Hey, it's time to go for stream. I didn't quite get finished setting up here. Sorry about that. I have a cat who's already just being a gosh darn loser. So, basically, today what we got planned, let me send it on over here for you. Look, you can already see this little monster right here. What we're going to do, since TikTok is being banned and we're all going to be sad about it, we're going to react to some TikToks. Specifically, this account, Subway Takes. If you've seen them, they've been going pretty hard recently with some really good content. So you should definitely check them out if you haven't seen them before. What I'm going to try and do for each video here is I want to try and guess which each person's take is, right? So, like, we already see the preview on this one that its vertical video has been an absolute. We're going to try and guess what each person's take is, and we're going to rate the takes, okay? So, like, this first one, vertical video has been an absolute. I'm going to guess, and we got to try and... This is... Okay. Okay, I cheated. I looked up here in the corner where it says tries to convince me that horizontal videos are better than vertical videos. He absolutely disagrees. Okay. So what I think I probably could have guessed that one. You bastard. Already. Get out of here. Get out of here. You're not even being cute on camera. Come on. Nilla. All right. So basically what we're doing though is we're going to go through. I need to make sure that I actually have my audio set up. Make sure these are loud enough. They should be. I'll turn it up there. But all right. Let's see what the guy's take is. We know it's vertical video is worse than horizontal video. All right. Get this cat out of here. He can hang out up here. There you go. Ouch, you're biting me. That's my head. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm scared, actually. I'm going to be murdered. All right. Let's just see. Let's see what we can get here. Hang on. I want to move this over to the side. Not chat. That's ridiculous. All right. Come on. Shrink it up just a little bit. Show me chat. Oh, why can't I? There we go. Right. Okay. That's fine. I can't tell if I'm about to be murdered or not. I feel like I am. I feel like she's coming for me. Do I need to be scared or not? What's the deal? All right. Anyway, yeah, let's listen to this while I finish setting this up.
Vertical video has been an absolute cultural travesty.
Absolutely disagree.
It's one of the worst things that's happened in 100 years of filmmaking and cinema.
Any phone is
okay.
vertical.
So wait, time out. This guy, the worst things that happen in filmmaking and cinema. This guy's literally just a film snob, and all his takes should be invalid and not taken seriously. Nah, I think vertical video has a place whenever like cool things are done. I kind of agree that like the only reason vertical video is popular is because it's more suited to the way that like cell phones are, right? Like you hold up your phone, it's already vertical. It's one less step than having to turn it horizontal. But like if you had the same setup of horizontal videos, Hank Green goes fucking crazy. Are you kidding me? Just put Hank Green on a horizontal TikTok and you can just straight up scroll like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you could totally just horizontal screen it straight up and down. It'd be fine. But I don't know if that's because of like market research or whatever, but like I don't know why you wouldn't do that. It would make text easier. It's easier for text that way. Like, and I genuinely think that like vertical video, I don't want to say is a fad, but like it makes it difficult when the rest of your life is a horizontal screen. TVs, large horizontal. Monitors for your computers at work or at home, horizontal. Like it doesn't make sense to have vertical monitors because mostly whether you're playing games or like work, you're going to be dealing with like a lot of text, and having like a smaller screen for that isn't helpful. So I'm gonna say I hard disagree. I'm with the host here.
Horizontal video.
Because your eyes are horizontal.
That's the dumbest thing.
No, it's
That's
Your
oh my
eye-
god.
You see the world. You see the world horizontal.
My brother in Christ. You go to a movie theater, the screen is huge. It makes sense that you're.
It's horizontal.
When you have a phone in front of your face, you don't need vertical eyes to enjoy vertical content.
If your eyes
Okay. What is this guy's is he saying like, oh, if you close one eye? Like, what is this guy's take? He's insane.
were here and here, it would make sense. And I'd be on
I'm
board.
sorry, you're absolutely wrong.
Okay. Are you gonna go to a movie theater and you want to watch a screen like this?
I would absolutely love to go to a vertical film festival.
You know, I happen to be somebody who thinks that cinema is still an art form.
That's so
racist.
funny. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean,
Shooting
fair.
horizontal videos
Maybe.
is more expensive than shooting vertical videos. And
No,
therefore
false. Okay. If he's talking about like major cameras, then fair. But again, everyone's got their phone. Just turn it horizontal. It doesn't affect it. TikTok should have a horizontal mode, and I would eat that up. I would spend even more time on TikTok.
It's inherently racist.
Okay.
No, okay. The only reason vertical video is popular is because it's more common for selfies, right? It's more common for like a solo profile. And so when a single person is talking, it's better to have like the full body, or it's more like dynamic to have a full body. But like even in this subway, there's two guys sitting next to each other. Make it horizontal.
Anyone with the phone can turn the phone this way.
You're
Yeah.
asking people
Yeah.
to do extra
Yeah.
work.
No.
This is
No.
privilege?
Yes,
This
Oh
is
my
white
god.
privilege.
Stop
Yes.
it.
But
Okay.
this is
that's for the
Bad
people.
take. Bad
That's for the
take.
proletariat.
Proletariat. There
this
you
is
go.
for the proletariat.
Yes.
This is for the bourgeoisie.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You're not entirely wrong on that part.
That's pretty funny. All right. I'm going to say I agree with this guy's take that horizontal video is better than vertical video. I don't agree with his reasonings. I think he's kind of a snob, but horizontal video is better than vertical video. All right. Oh, God. You don't even get a chance to not spoil it. It's the very first thing. I thought he always said, "What's your take?" and then they said it, but maybe that's a later thing. All right. So people reading books on the subway need to give it a rest. This guy's saying, stop reading books on the subway. Bad take. Disagree.
Reading books on the subway need to give it a rest.
You don't like people reading books on the subway.
I detest it, actually.
What do you think about it?
It's like reading a book in public. It's like wearing a fedora.
You think
it's peacock.
You think reading a book in public is performative?
I think it's peacock.
That is such a bad take. Like, okay, the only the only way that he's right about this, the only way that like reading a book in public is performative is, you guys know the there's like a trend. I don't know. Does it count as a trend? There's like a bunch of guys on TikTok who go oh no, my feminist literature, like, and then they show a bunch of like either women written or like female supported books. Like, that's the only kind of thing. But like saying that it's peacocking, that it's performative to read on the subway or in public at all, terrible take. Bad take. This guy doesn't read.
Peacocking. I think it's showing off, and I think it's a fashion accessory. They
Shut
want
up.
attention. They want attention from the fair sex, and I'm convinced that they want to be.
What? What does that even mean? They want to be in some Craigslist missed connection? What is this guy even saying?
In some Craigslist misconnection. I saw you on the train. You were reading Franny and Zoe, and everyone knows the Catcher in the Rye, but they don't know that. It's like, give me a freaking break.
You know what else?
What a
I think they want
loser.
the respect of the older generation.
Oh,
Oh, okay. That's bad. No, I disagree with that. There's no way that people who read are looking for the attention of the older generation. They're not looking for attention at all. That's what I think. I think people who read in public are some of the bravest people, and they have no intention of reading. Now I am gonna say, I'm gonna directly, immediately contradict myself. They are a pick me if they read at the bar. That's a crazy thing. You cannot tell me that it is more fun to read at a bar when you can drink at home. Having like a glass of wine at home and reading a book is far superior in every way than reading a book in a bar. There's no way that's a better experience.
They do.
They want like an elderly lady to be like, "Oh wow, you're reading a book. Wow, so vintage."
Oh, it's so analog.
Nobody should ever read a book on the subway.
A book is a TikTok without sound or video.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. A book is a TikTok without sound or video. This guy is brain broken. No way.
Statistically speaking, it's the worst content there is.
Why don't you just watch a documentary?
Watch a documentary, watch a TikTok. Come on.
You
think you're better than me? You're not.
What's the last documentary you saw?
The last documentary was the fast food one. Fast Food Nation.
Fast Food Nation.
Yeah.
The last
Don't
time you watched a documentary.
Yeah.
2002. That guy's not watching it vertical. That's not on TikTok. That's on YouTube at best. That's horizontal. Horizontal for the win. This guy's contradicting himself immediately. I should turn the camera a little bit. Maybe. Just a little bit. I feel like that makes it a little bit centered more.
Throw off the stuff. I'm more of a fiction guy.
Imagine if they would have made Fast Food Nation as a book. Nobody would have read it.
No,
it wouldn't have had.
thank
It wouldn't have
you.
had any impact.
I want pictures.
Think about it. Book, no sound, no pictures.
None.
It's just words.
It's like a deprivation chamber.
So what
That
are you
guy-
reading?
Oh, God.
Okay. This guy, what is he reading? Or wait. Are they talking about other people? Because this guy doesn't read. This guy's illiterate. There's not a shot this guy has a real book to answer, or he's going to say like comics.
What are you reading?
Give it up. Give it up.
What is a book? You have to print it out on paper?
Yeah, Kalen Trees.
What's your take?
People
This guy,
reading.
bad take. Bad take. Boo.
I think that movies
Oh, no. Come on. All right. You think the movie should be capped at 90 minutes? Bad take. Terrible take. No shot. No shot, you think. Ugh. That's so funny. I like their username, Men's Rights Activia. Not because it's a funny name. Ironically, I don't actually like it. I like it ironically.
should be capped at 90 minutes.
100% agree.
I should like
If
all these
you
videos.
cannot tell your story in 90 minutes or less,
You simply should just not make the movie.
no,
That's
you should not.
bad
or
take.
you should at least
Not a
like, split
shot.
it up into like
Not
a
a shot.
sequel or something. You
Right.
know, like
I know a lot of people who love long movies. I haven't seen a movie in the theater since it was 90 minutes or less.
I would not see a movie in theaters personally.
Okay. So, here's where I come clean. I also am not a movie theater goer. I am not somebody who enjoys going to the theater. I do. I just don't like. I feel like I don't have the financial capital to go multiple times. Like if I were to see every single movie that I wanted to see in theaters, I'd be broke. And so I'm very like selective into going to like 1 or 2 movies a year. And I'd say for a while it was even less than that. Like I'd say from like 2012. I'm gonna say from like 2012 to 2024. I probably so what I was gonna say, let me go back, roll it back. 2016 to 2020, I think I went to the movies like twice. I think the only movies, it's gotta be more than that. Because I think the only movies I saw in theaters were the Beauty and the Beast live action. This tells you how bad. Like I like movies. Just not at the theaters. But the movies that I went to go see in theaters, always because it was with another person. Like as a hangout, like, hey, we haven't hung out in a while. Let's go do this thing. It was Beauty and the Beast, the live action. The Star Wars movies, when they came out. All of the like sequel series Star Wars. And then the Marvel movies. Those were the ones I went to see because I always wanted to like, it was like being part of the conversation things. And then like after that, last year I went and saw Oppenheimer and Barbie, and I saw Barbie twice. So I went to technically 3 movies last year, but only saw 2. And that's it. So
I just don't like going to movie theaters. I think they're gross.
What's your favorite short movie?
fair.
Oh, that's a good question.
You know what I think the best short movie is?
What?
TikToks.
Stop
I've seen some
it.
TikToks and I'm like, yeah, this
This is no, I don't agree with these takes.
deserves an Oscar. I'm like this over La La Land for sure.
100%.
Absolutely.
Wait, so why do you hate long movies?
At its core, I feel like, all right, do you really need to keep going on and on about this one storyline?
Okay, I want to know what does this woman think about books? Like the previous TikTok was about books. Does this woman dislike books that are longer than 150 pages? Or like 100 pages even? Like, is this all media? Like 90 minutes is her cap? Because to me, I 1000% hang on to the people's attention spans are way too low. And if this woman can't watch a movie that's more than 90 minutes, yikes.
Absolutely
Then cut
not.
a character, cut a storyline. Like,
Stop it.
Do you really need all of them? I was watching Parasite, love Parasite, great.
Long
but
movie.
Do we really need that many siblings? He could have been an only child.
Or
Does he
just
I think there's some validity in that one. As much as I hate to say that, I think there's some validity in saying that like movies could definitely be edited down a little bit. There's not always the need for as many like characters or specific like plot points. I think they could be edited down, but not always. Like certain movies require every character they have. You're being a garbage cat right now. You're being a garbage cat. Chewing on everything. You can cuddle with me. But you gotta chill out, girl.
skip the part with the guys in the basement.
That's what I'm saying.
What about a better movie? Instead of 3 Godfathers, there should have been 10. And they all should have been an hour long.
They should
No.
have given more people guns. A lot
Oh,
of
I
storylines
see.
would just be a lot shorter if you just gave one more character a gun.
It would just be easier. Like in Titanic.
Stop
If there would have
it.
been guns,
Yes.
it wouldn't have it wouldn't have had to be
Exactly.
3 hours. So what's your take?
I think
Is that coming across on the mic? Is the sound of her bashing her head into the microphone, boom stand, coming across?
that movies should be cut.
That one disagree. Movies can be as long as they need to be. I don't disagree though that they could probably be edited a little bit better. Stop! What's wrong with you? Back.
And you hired a
Okay, wait. You hired a powerful lawyer. Where the heck is this guy going? This guy's gonna say, I haven't looked at the description. I don't know if it has it up here. I'm gonna say this guy's take is that there should be no juries. This guy's saying that if you do a crime, no questions asked, go into jail. That's my thought. Oh, nice. Okay, wait. Okay, so we don't know. Let's just listen.
powerful lawyer.
You hired a
that should
powerful
mean that
lawyer.
you're guilty. Like, if it's no,
Okay, but that doesn't mean anything. Like that just makes all lawyers not obsolete. But like, what's the determination of a powerful lawyer?
and that you
Just because they've done like a high profile case, like you get one high profile case and then that's it.
hired like a very powerful lawyer who's good at their job. You did it.
Because it means you're scared.
Yeah, that means you like were really like, oh, I need someone who can mend and mold the law to
So if
protect
you
me.
ever
That's
had
funny.
done anything, let's just call it bad,
Okay.
what would your solution then be if you're not going to hire a great lawyer, you hire a bad lawyer to make you less guilty?
Yeah, right. No,
Dude,
this is
yeah, because
what
I
I'm
actually,
saying.
I think if you put together a good jury, if you put together a good empathetic jury,
Don't rely on the jury.
That's
but I'm
not.
going to. I'm
Don't-
going
That's not gonna work either. No, you can't. This is where this guy lives in an ideal society. In an ideal society, I agree with this man. Unfortunate, we don't live there. But
as a citizen of this country, I'm counting on my
No,
peers.
everyone knows those people are dumb.
If I have a lawyer who's like fumbling with his papers and the lawyer's like, oh golly gee, and he like doesn't know what's going on,
He automatically wins the
jury's gonna
case.
be like, I mean,
automatically, he should win the case.
we got it back. This guy.
This guy's innocent.
This guy is an underdog rooter.
And here's the bad part. I will have had committed the murder. Hey, MTA, I jumped the turnstile. Okay. I do it. I've taken a chapstick or two at the counter. So I've committed petty crime. Petty.
No, you. All right. Let's go feed the cat. I thought I thought she literally just ended stream. Hold on. Let me. Where's this guy at? Let's
So what's your take?
watch
I
this. I'm
think
gonna
if
go
you're in
feed the
trouble
cat because they're
with the
desperate.
law and you hired a
Bastard.
powerful lawyer, that should mean that you're guilty. Like, if it's known that you hired, like, a very powerful lawyer who's good at their job, you did it.
Because it means you're scared.
Yeah, that means you, like, were really like, oh, I need someone who can mend and mold the law to
So if
protect
you
me.
ever had done anything, let's just call it bad,
Okay.
what would your solution then be if you're not going to hire a great lawyer, you hire a bad lawyer to make you less guilty?
Dude, yeah, because I think if you put together a good jury, if you put together a good, empathetic jury...
Don't rely on the jury.
But I'm going to.
Don't
Because
rely on the jury.
as a citizen of this country, I'm counting on my
No,
peers.
everyone knows those people are dumb.
If I have a lawyer who's
All
like
right.
fumbling with his papers and the lawyer's like, oh golly gee, and
me
he
see
like,
if I
doesn't
can
know what's
actually
going on,
get through some of these.
the jury's gonna be like, I mean, we gotta back this guy up.
This guy's innocent.
No,
And
I'm on board with this
here's
one.
the bad part. I will have had committed the murder. hey, MTA, I jumped the turnstile. Okay.
It happens.
I do it. I've taken a chapstick or two at the counter. So I've committed petty crime. Petty.
Have you ever had to hire a lawyer
I did once when I got suspended in middle school.
for getting suspended in middle school?
Yeah, because they said I said something that I did, but I wanted them to think I
What was that?
This guy is only committing crimes.
did. I don't want to say it on camera.
Oh no.
So what's your take?
I think if
That's
you're in
funny.
trouble,
So what's your take?
Okay, nice. This guy dressed like this. My initial thought was he's older, he's gonna have a problem with young people, right? I got this blocked out. I don't know. It doesn't come across. Like, I don't know if it says up here. I should like, maybe I should just put a box up here that we can like cover up. But all right. I'm gonna say this guy's take is that he needs to. He thinks that everyone needs to go fishing. This guy's gonna be like, I think the world would just be a happier place if everyone just went fishing every once in a while.
I think Woody Allen
Oh,
is
no.
innocent.
Oh. Okay, that I literally went from I think he's a bad person to no, I think he's all right to he's the worst person. The worst person. What a ridiculous, what an idiot.
We
Alright.
know this to be true.
It's
Wait, okay, wait. Oh wait, hold on. I wanna wait. Why is it? That was 8 seconds. Is it not playing like the beginning of the video? How did I paused it like immediately and it was 8 seconds? All right, that's just. It's a tale as old as time. All right, this woman's gonna say that like girls and boys can't be friends. That's my guess.
What's your take?
My take is that guys and girls cannot be just friends.
100% agree.
Yeah.
It's a tale as old as time. We know this to be true.
It's never ever happened in the history of the world that a guy and a girl have been friends.
Or well, it's happened.
Oh.
Ugh,
Well,
it was
what
up
is
here
this
in the description.
Someone might say,
I promise
"Oh,
I'm not looking at it.
but
I just
really
look at the
deep
video-
down,
I look at the
because of
person.
biology, one of them wants.
They want to have sex.
And you know what?
That's bad take. Bad take. Not true.
Anytime I've been in a situation where I had a boyfriend who had a girl that was like a really close. No, we're just friends. It always ended up that they're not just.
They always boink.
Maybe there's a friend like iceberg, and like if you're kind of up here on the iceberg of friends where you like talk every couple weeks and you kind of talk about
So you're
work,
just
and you're on the
disproving your own
surface level
point.
of the iceberg.
It's a safe zone.
But as soon as you get to the place where you're like talking every other day,
I like
that's no.
The minute,
Absolute
the
bomb
minute
water
you start
take.
sending memes,
No.
you're out of the friend zone.
A meme is sex.
I wish that if anyone
time out. The minute you start sending memes, you're out of the friend zone. That's an even worse take than boys and girls can't be friends. Saying that if you send memes, you're out of the friend zone. Yikes.
anyone's watching this, and is a woman, I would love to be your friend.
And send her
Like,
memes.
Yeah, that's a nice olive branch.
As long as you don't ever try to.
Send in
Boink
memes.
me.
Oh.
There's no such
okay.
thing as just.
There's absolutely no such thing as just friends.
That's
We're friends.
We're friends. That's true.
Oh, I thought she was gonna go. Well.
Oh my God.
Do we just prove our point?
All right. Good video. Good video. I like that one. She's wrong, but good video.
What's your take?
Okay. Oh, yes. This guy right here is gonna say this guy is like a hard work grind set. This guy, he's gonna be like, okay. He thinks he's gonna be one of those guys who's like, if you're poor, it's your own fault. It's because you don't want it. You're not working hard enough. That's what I think this guy's doing.
I think Donald Trump getting voted out of office was the worst thing that could have happened to America.
I'm sorry, what? This guy says that? Okay, hang on. Look at his face. He's like, we've got too far. We've got too far. All right, I'm gonna say 1, bad take. 2, I think that this guy is gonna say that it was less work to be upset about Biden than it was to be upset about Trump.
Because I think that we should only have unhinged white men in office.
Okay, this guy's cool. I 100% agree.
Yes.
And why is that?
No.
Because I'm like, look how calmly there's white people on this train doing nothing, just going to brunch or probably like having just great days.
So you mean they're not activated?
Yeah, you're not activated. You calm.
You want to press the activate button?
Yes, man. We's living in Sleepy Joe's America, and I'm not even a Republican, dog. Like, there are still white supremacists and everything, but now it's like it's all low key. I don't know where they're at, you know. And this is not like a cancel.
True, dude. True. Good take. Good take. I said bad take. I'm changing my mind. Officially a good take.
But when people do get pushed to the side, I don't know what they thinking. What's Kevin Spacey up to? I don't know if he got kids in his basement. What's Kanye up to? I don't know if he's with the Nazis. Like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, but white in some ways. But so it's just Nutella that's on the outside. But
nah.
I don't know. I feel like we need people to remind us of what's actually going on.
Because when was the last time you saw a protest?
Exactly. I ain't seen
Okay,
no
all the
protest.
time.
I ain't seen nothing. I say Donald Trump is white people's Farrakhan.
Donald. That's awesome. That's unironically that's a better take than Donald Trump being voted out is the worst thing.
Like, he's so scary that everyone else realized, oh, we gotta do something to stop these crazy white people. Like that.
Oh my God, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. What's
That's
your
pretty
take?
good. That's pretty
I think
good.
Donald Trump getting
All right.
Everything's gonna be
Oh, everything's gonna be okay. This guy looks like Eddie Burback if he did like cocaine for like 2 weeks. Like if Eddie Burback went on like the worst 2-week bender, that's what this guy would look like, including the dog. Like the dog would come out. Oh, the dog. You're like, look at that. You're telling me that's not Eddie Burback going, I tried cocaine at every subway station in New York City. Like, that's what this video is. Oh no. This guy, he's like, listen, I've gone to every Rainforest Cafe. I've gone to every, what was the other video he just did? I've gone to every Rainforest Cafe. I've gone to every Margaritaville. I'm going to every subway station in New York City and getting as much free drugs as I can.
My take is that everything's gonna be okay.
Everything's gonna be okay? Like what?
Everything.
Just
Everything's gonna be okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is this dog sitting next to me?
This is my dog.
That's so
He's a good
funny.
guy. This is Carter.
The dog sticks out.
Everything is gonna be okay.
I can't tell if I disagree or agree with you.
There's
No?
no reason to
Okay.
disagree.
Okay,
If you
so
disagree, you're hopeless.
Okay, so I agree that everything's gonna be okay. Because even in a world where like it's gone, it's okay. Like it's the end. You don't gotta. It's over. No worries about it, right? But like,
And possibly naive.
And if I agree,
You are
naive but not hopeless.
okay, why?
Because
I'm
the
with this guy.
forces
No, I'm
around
with this
us,
guy.
Government, schools, police. These are old man's games. You don't believe in these things.
This guy-
We're talking about the failure of these institutions.
The way he even talks is like Eddie Burback. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Hold on. Let me do my best. Hi, YouTube. I'm here to tell you that I've tried everything. I've tried making videos about Wii Sports and fast food restaurants, and I've even gotten on to the Washington Post because of videos that I've made. I feel like I've made some pretty important content, which is why now I'm gonna do something that is not important. Wait. I'm gonna go to every subway station in New York City and find out where I can get the most free drugs. This is Eddie Burback.
Institutions and the grand arc of the universe that we have been so naive to call God or justice or whatever. But are we just gonna stop living after
This
the
dog,
oceans start boiling?
this
I don't
dog's
think
like
so.
bad tape.
Wait, so I think I
bad
understand
tape.
your point.
The dog
It's
doesn't
not
agree.
so much that anything's gonna change. It's just that we're not gonna care.
No, everything will change.
This is what I said. I'm pre-watching all of these apparently.
And no one will care.
Yes,
Everything
But
will
it-
change and no one will care.
Very
Yes.
slowly. It's already started.
agreed.
We're fine.
All right, everything's gonna be okay.
No.
This is my kind of guy.
Yep.
So what's your take?
Yep.
My take is that wear shorts.
Something about shorts. I looked at the description. Chris doesn't think people should wear shorts. He agrees. Bad take. Bad take. Some people need them.
I agree 100%. Nobody should wear shorts except for.
What did he just say? What? What could he have said?
You don't think anyone at all should wear shorts? What about basketball
Oh,
players?
okay.
It's 2023. I feel like, we have the material where you don't need to wear shorts.
A lot of them wear
to
like
keep cool.
compression
What if people want
pants
to do
too.
it
That's
as a
true.
stylistic choice because they like to show off their socks and their calves, and it's like, oh, these are sexy calves. What do we do about the sexy calves?
I just feel like they're useless, They're obsolete.
Calves?
Most people don't have sexy calves, so
I
True.
would
shorts
say-
are kind of oppressive
True.
in that way.
I'm kind of agreeing with you now. I do agree that shorts should be abolished, especially from your.
Can I get a vote? Can I get a vote on whether or not my calves are sexy? Is that a sexy calf? To be holding my foot up in the air sexy? Do you like that? Do you like that, step bro?
European countries.
Yeah, totally.
What about swimming?
Yeah, they have those suits. Like,
True.
surfers.
He's
they wear
got
those
it.
Suits.
You think
He's
that
got answers to
everyone should wear
everything.
it, yeah.
This guy's got answers to everything.
You think that when people go swimming, they should wear bodysuits?
Yes.
What about t-shirts?
This is a big one.
This is a big one.
No, I like
Okay. I was gonna say you got a t-shirt. Nah, this guy bad
shirts.
take.
I think shirts.
Bad
are good.
take. Shorts are
They would
allowed.
stay.
You said shirts can stay, but shorts out. Everyone should wear pants.
Shorts out, yeah. Pants. We have. You think about like soccer, right? Like you see soccer players warming up, they wear pants. Rugby players, they wear pants.
When
Then
they're
they
warming
switch
up.
to shorts for no reason.
I really don't know why they wear shorts.
Exactly. Yeah, it's exposed skin. Think about it. You're sitting on the subway,
This
right?
guy is
Do you
not
want your leg
athletic
on that?
in any sort of way.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
True.
Well, my man makes a good point.
No, bad point. Bad take. Oh, wait. Oh, somehow we skipped to the end of this one. Okay, what's your take? Oh, wait, I need to see the person.
What's your take?
since
The Jamdemic. All right, this guy is... Okay, so this guy's going to say something about the pandemic, but he's wearing a mask. This guy's going to say that he doesn't like Is this gonna be a based woke take? This guy's gonna be like, everyone said that they were gonna wear masks when they got sick, and nobody does. I think he's gonna be like, listen, everyone promised they were gonna start wearing masks, and no one is.
The pandemic, everyone and their mother went on Amazon, got a microphone, got the whole kit set up.
Stop. Okay, wait. Got the whole kit set. Everyone's trying to be a content creator. Guilty.
Little filter, and now it's like they're important and we want to hear what they have to say about food, sports, culture.
No.
Who gives a
True.
You don't like podcasts?
No, I think it's people jerking themselves off on the air to pretend they're doing something with their life.
If you already have a podcast, you can keep doing it, but it should be illegal to start a new podcast.
False.
Yet if you like
False.
doing like social
No.
justice
Bad
or
take.
covering like current events.
The best
But just
podcast
to
has
talk
not been
about
invented yet.
stupid
That's what I'm saying.
sports, Food, this and that is garbage, bro.
Wait, do you have a podcast?
Out of here, bro.
You're on a podcast right now.
I'm happy to participate in this one. Let you know how I feel about all these jamooks out here running around thinking there's somebody important. Like we want to listen to what they have to say.
What's a jamook?
Jamook, lame brain. You know a jamook? A person of mental or physical incompetence due to their own lack of grace or social aptitude.
I like this definition. Jamook, idiot, loser, lame,
Lame brain.
You know, a jamook.
Yeah. Jamook. Urban Dictionary.
Jamook's
fan.
gonna be used on this broadcast way
your take?
more often now.
Since the
He's a jamook. He's a fucking jamook. No, excellent. Deadlift Contessa. Let him cook. He's literally so right. Realest take ever based. He's not wrong. Damn. These people are daggers. These people got daggers. No shot. No shot. Funny video. Bad take.
Everyone in
Longevity is concerned, I think.
Oh! Okay, wait. Okay. He was about to, as long as longevity is concerned, I think there's no actual correlation between, this guy's going to be a scumbag and he's going to talk about littering. Nah, he looks too cool. I don't think so. But like my initial thought is like, he's going to be like, listen, plastic in the ground, whatever. It doesn't matter. Longevity, there's no actual correlation between it like being bad or something. But
I think there's no actual correlation.
So you think that you should
oh,
just
wait.
be...
We missed the take.
What's your take?
Diet and exercise is a myth.
How so?
What?
So what's
Oh,
your take?
I
Diet and
scrolled.
exercise.
Diet and exercise is a myth. Oh my god. Okay. Time out. This is where I get canceled, right? I believe in dietitian sciences. Is that what I'm trying to say? I don't think that not trying to eat healthy and exercise is bad for you, right? Like this guy's like, I don't know if this guy's about to say that diet and exercise is bad for you, but the people who are like dieting just doesn't work. I hear you. I know what you're saying, that like certain diets are bad and certain diets don't work for certain people. But like a diet, in essence, it's just like paying attention to the food you're eating and at like its most base form. Like a diet doesn't mean going to like 800 calories a day. Like calorie diets, vitamin diets, like the lifestyle diets of like paleo and stuff like that. No. But like just having a diet of like knowing what you're eating and having it like planned more than just like, it's what's in front of me, it's what I'm going to eat, then like that's fine. That's the take. Okay.
Is a myth.
How so?
As far as longevity is concerned, I think there's no actual correlation.
So you think that you should just be an unhealthy piece of shit?
You can be a piece of shit and live a very long time.
You don't want to push the body.
Right.
Pushing the body is actually unhealthy, but letting it chill and be mellow and maintain stasis
Correct.
is the way for
Optimal health.
Would you give this advice to your grandfather?
If he wasn't dead, I would. But he was dead from exercise. He died from over-exercising.
Probably, you know?
As a lot of old people do.
What do you think about
Okay.
this healthy resurgence in New
That's
York
silly.
City?
A lot of early graves.
Early
Early
grave.
Early graves.
Graves.
And the thing is, I think we're going to need a lot of grave diggers. It's going to be a huge industry in 20 years. Just wait. Grave digging.
So do you work out?
Never.
Do you eat healthy?
Never.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Never.
Toasted bagel, actually, with cream cheese, because I don't eat fresh bagels generally. And then I have a 2 liter of Coke. And then I sit. Sorry, I reclined.
I have a lot of friends that,
That's so
just
silly.
do cocaine instead of workout.
That
But
works.
That's also dangerous, I guess. Because
It
the heart rate
is.
goes up.
You're absolutely right. It doesn't make sense that somebody could
This
basically say
guy-
that cocaine is dangerous without in the same
Okay.
conversation.
Excellent takes all around. I don't think it doesn't do nothing.
Saying that intense exercise is also extremely dangerous. It's doing the exact same thing to your body. You sweat a lot, you have the jitters, the exact same symptoms.
No.
100%.
Nope.
Same symptoms.
What's your take?
Diet and exercise is a myth.
Bad.
How
Bad
so?
take.
As far as longevity is concerned,
Bad take, but I'll give it to him.
Never get credit for the picture.
Should never get credit for the picture. Is this a photographer activist? Or what could he be saying? Should never get credit for the picture. Is this guy saying like on social media posts, like boyfriend, girlfriend, friends take a picture, you shouldn't like have to photo creds? Is that do you agree or disagree? This thinks that the people are in the photo should get the photo credit. No. Okay, wait. You need to give the photographer credit. That's not
They're
Okay.
just idiots who press the button. Like,
What's your take?
my opinion is that photographers, the people who hold the camera, should never get credit for the picture.
bad take.
They're
Bad
just
take.
idiots who press the button. Like, that's not hard.
So there should be no photo credit.
No.
The photo credit should go to the model or the subject.
That's
But there
wrong.
should be no photographer credit.
So, like, Brad Pitt could win an award for best direction or best photography for being in a movie.
If you give any
Boo.
regular person on this train
Boo, 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 boo.
camera with flash on it, their photos would be unbelievable and would belong in Vogue.
Absolutely, I agree.
So who do you think should get the credit for this episode?
We should.
Me and you?
Yeah, us.
And what should it say?
It's like camera, Josh Green.
So no credits for people who hold the cameras.
Oh, yeah, here, give me a credit.
They're just
It's
pressing.
the people in front of you who are doing doing all the work.
They're not doing anything. They're just pressing
Exactly, just
buttons.
hold, yeah. It could be a tripod. You could
Stop.
give a tripod a credit.
I mean, he's fair. That's true.
They're
Just to
pretty
put the
much
phone
they're
down.
Pretty much just human
They're
tripods.
human tripods.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
look at me.
Well, less reliable, though.
Yeah, because they're shooting each other.
Exactly.
Hey guys, we get the credit.
Yeah, us.
We're the photographers.
Terrible. Bad take.
Walkouts.
Oh, what the heck? A minute and 1 second in? All right. This lady right here thinks that pantsuit should be back in, obviously. No. This lady thinks that going to coffee shouldn't count as dates. I don't know.
So what's your take?
I don't think that people should wear flip-flops specifically unless they're next to a body of water. I think if
True. Good take. I agree with that. You flip-flops, nasty, disgusting, gross. Only like I don't even want to say if you're near a body of water. There are other shoes that exist. You do not need to get them dogs out.
if you wear flip-flops in a metropolitan area, New York City especially,
You should
but,
burn
like,
your feet.
London, Paris, you're a disgusting
Yes.
person who wants to get a toe infection.
Agreed.
I 100% agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Except
Oh no.
for that, I feel like it's a good opportunity to get a little glimpse of feet, which
Are you
I.
feet gay? That means yes.
So why does this bother you?
You know, on any given day, there's like
Terrible.
20 different types of like strains of fecal matter that are like in the city. You got dog shit, dog piss. You
Yup.
got human
Yup.
feces.
Yup.
You got human piss. You got
Yup.
vomit. And
Yup.
you're like, I think this is a safe place for my feet.
Nope.
Open.
I mean, our hands are out.
So different.
You
No, by
wash
this-
your hands multiple times a
No,
day,
yeah,
not
by
your.
this logic, our hands are out. You think everyone should wear gloves?
No.
Hell no.
I'm not
That's
touching.
practical.
I'm not touching
It's
the
the same
ground.
thing.
Now you're just being contrarian.
Yes.
Hands are just
yes.
feet on your
Have
hands.
you ever had walkouts on this show? 'Cause it's about to stop. I'm about to walk out.
I've
Yeah.
literally never scrubbed my toes in my life.
And yet you think that you should just brandish them out in public.
Yucky! Why would he admit that? That's gross. Come on, Kareem.
You think that like everyone should see these.
They're clean. I get them licked every day. So what's your take?
Yuck. Bad. To jail. That man goes to jail. Ugh. Some funny comments though. I like the Foot Gang represent. Bad. Disagree. No flip-flops. Flip-flops banned. Okay, wait. We need a class action lawsuit going against Google. Why though? Is it just like in this guy? Is he holding an umbrella? Okay, this guy is gonna say. I feel like the easy answer is that he thinks like the internet is going to, like, the internet has ruined the world, so therefore Google should have to pay. That's like the easy answer. But what I think this guy's really about to say is he's going to complain that Google, their browser, doesn't just give him the answers he wants. Like, it's something silly that, like, he wishes that Google had a better way of introducing information to people, and instead chooses to provide them with like similar results. So like this guy's like, nah, if I look up facts against science, Google should revert that. That's what I think this guy's gonna ask. I don't know.
We need to get a class action lawsuit going against Google.
Why is that?
They be lying about the weather all the time. It's like 75 degrees outside. It was sunny earlier. It's a little cloudy now. But like, dog, I'm carrying this. I'm thinking it's gonna be raining like right now.
Because yesterday when you checked the weather, it said that there was going to be rain.
This morning I checked the weather. It said it was gonna be raining at like 4 or 5 p.m.
So you had to carry the whole kit, the backpack, the raincoat, the umbrella, and
look,
there's no rain.
Listen, I don't mind carrying an umbrella, you know what I'm saying? But like, not when I don't need it.
What was the percentage chance of rain?
I'm saying like 80, 90% and shit.
Oh, so they're very wrong.
I am not a meteorologist.
They're very
but I'm assuming
wrong.
Google got somebody like that on the payroll.
You think just one guy?
Some
That'd be
guys,
pretty
who
funny.
knows?
That'd be
Who
pretty
aren't
funny
familiar
if
with how
Google
the
just had a
stars and
meteorology
planets align,
department
and
and
they're
not
like,
just
hey,
taking
the planet's gonna
metadata.
align in a way where it's going to rain in Bushwick at 5 p.m.
Maybe the meteorologists, they should get someone else.
Every random astrology post I've ever seen on Instagram has
Astrology?
never been wrong. Google got to get their
Stop
shit together.
it.
Wait, are you talking about astrology?
I'm talking about astrology, yes.
That has nothing to do with rain.
Are you sure about that?
Nah.
Are you sure about that, Kareem?
No.
Now that you're asking me in that tone, I'm not so sure. Why don't you switch to a new app?
Do you have one that you would recommend?
I don't check the weather. I just get wet as hell.
What if it's like really bad, like a thunderstorm?
Me
It's just
too,
water.
brother.
It just
Me
comes from the
too.
sky.
People have died in water.
People have died on the street. People are always dying.
True. But like, have you ever gotten so wet that you had to like shower as soon as you got back to your apartment?
Why would I shower? I'm already...
Okay, first of all, Kareem, insane thing to say. Why would I shower? I'm already wet. No shot. However, I also don't think I've ever been so wet that I've had to shower.
wet. I just showered. So what's your take?
We need to get a...
Droids give the best.
Am I allowed to react to this one? I don't think I can react to that.
So what's your take? Jewish broad
There's no shot. Okay, wait. It's 10
give
seconds.
the best head?
We get away with it. It's 10 seconds. We're talking over it.
Technically, it's a compliment. I think that's what the else do we need? All right, next take.
Yep.
So what's your take?
Okay.
I think
what New York really needs right now. This guy thinks, does that say Pyro Gym? What does that say? Pyro Party? I have no idea what that guy's shirt says. This guy thinks that America really needs, no, that New York really needs okay, crazy thought. He's going to be like a new sports team for something they totally had. Like, he's going to be like a third basketball team, a third football team. That's what I think.
New York really needs right now is another fire festival.
Good take. Good take.
Oh, God.
You got me on the subway for the first time after jail. I'm Billy McFarland, ready to announce Fire Festival 2 from the G Train.
Do you think the people want another Fire Fest?
Well, I'm going to use your platform
Who
to make
is
this
this
really
guy?
work,
What
so
the heck?
Let's see.
Oh, boy. I think you're going to end up in hot water just like you did last time.
Please.
That's just my opinion.
Oh, that's like,
That's just my
is that
opinion.
the actual
So
dude?
what are you up against?
Oh, so many people, so many things, emotionally, financially, and I need to make it all right, and Fire Festival 2 is a great way to do that.
Yo,
I don't know if it's
stop
a
this
great
man.
way to do that
I'm not
at all,
liking
but-
this
Are you
video.
saying you're not going to come?
I don't don't know, man. I don't. You gotta convince me. Why
You're
do
supposed
I,
to be supportive.
Why do I need to go to Fire Fest?
Because it's going to be really bad. It's going to totally suck. Nothing's going to work.
Oh, God.
But it's going to be a cultural moment that
No.
you want to talk about to make fun
We
of
do
you.
not need.
I'm never gonna make fun of you.
These
You
happen
already know.
naturally.
I'm not making fun of you.
Like,
You're not being supportive enough.
there are failed cons
me to be
all
more
the time.
supportive?
Yeah, but it's a
Ohio
great
Con
idea. Do it
happened
tomorrow.
like 2 months ago.
That happened last time.
I was not a part of the choir of people telling you to do Fire Fest last time.
So I think my take is if
Nope.
Kareem was head of fire operations 5 years ago, I would not have gone to jail.
That's a good take.
I
That's
think,
a good
I think if this guy had a brain, he would not have gone to jail.
take. I'm in for that.
That's the truth.
All right, I'll see you at Fire Festival too.
Great.
Bad take. Boo. No.
Two.
Why does it keep throwing it to the end? All right. This woman thinks, okay, pretty like all in all, like reserved dress. It's not going to be an insane take. This woman has a crazy enough life as it is. She's going to say like that a lot of people need to just like, nah, actually, okay. She's just gonna say something like, people who are mean are just doing it for attention or something. I don't know. Like, this woman is somebody who gets
The
bullied.
kinder you are, the more beautiful you are.
100%.
Okay, wait. I feel like I kind of flipped on that.
Agree with that.
I kind of went the other way.
The meaner you
Did
are,
I
the
say
more
that?
ugly you are,
Oh, I
the
said
nicer
the
you are, the
mean
hotter you
people
are.
are doing it
That's
for
a great
attention.
equation.
It
Not
keeps proving
exact,
itself. And
but
there are some people who are so
not
mean that
terrible.
like, there's no amount
I'm
of
kinda
God and
close.
Botox that can fix it. The only cool thing is to be kind.
That's the coolest thing you could possibly do.
Everything else, comedy, we're all losers.
So what do you think about all those leather jacket kids that kind of have an ugly look on their face, a little angry?
They're trying too hard.
Trying way too hard.
And they look like
Stop
losers because
it.
they're trying too hard.
You're
And
not Julian Casablancas.
Exactly. You're not Cassavetes.
Stop.
You're a full nerd.
You're a freaking loser.
Yeah. You're kind and that's why you're handsome.
I was being mean a couple seconds ago.
To just be mean to be mean, or to just be cool to be cool, or like you're acting all cool at a party just to like big time. No.
It's like, make some small talk, buddy.
Yeah, we're all dying. We're all marching towards death. Just be nice.
True,
Matter what.
good take.
We're all walking each
Have you
other home.
encountered a mean person lately?
Oh my God, of course. In New York City, you wake up, you get kicked in the balls, you throw $100 out the window, and then you brush your teeth. You meet mean people every day, but you have to combat it by being nice. You know what else that I think more
No,
people
that's
should do?
true.
Wave
That's
at the
true.
drivers.
Which drivers?
The subway drivers. Like if you see them, you wave because they got you to where you needed to go.
I think you should wave at more people in general.
That's what I'm saying.
When I'm riding a bike?
Yeah. Well, that's like boat culture.
That's
when you're on a
like-
boat, you're supposed to wave at the other boat.
Psycho people culture. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, of course. I'm sure you have
Is
too.
Kareem a part
You
of the
have that
bourgeois?
Hawkeye shit of being on boats.
I'm getting called hot a lot on this.
Yeah, it's
I love
true.
this podcast.
That's terrible. Stop it. I mean, like, he is attractive. Oh, come on. Good take. Good take.
What's your take?
I think reserve.
Ah! Reserve ticketing killed the movie theater? Disagree. I think people just don't like hanging out in large groups. I think large groups make people uncomfortable unless given like substances. Like, unless given resources that make it not as uncomfortable to be around people, which is why like bars are fine. But like, name large scale events that lots of people go to that isn't usually conjoined with alcohol, at the very least. Like, I think the movie theaters just aren't, one, I think they're too expensive, and two, just not as
Ticketing
popular.
kill the movie theater.
That's an interesting take. Why do you think that?
Before the days of reserve ticketing, you would just go to the movies on a Friday night, and you wouldn't say like, "Oh, where are the best seats?" You would just say like, "What do you have tickets for still?" I can tell you the amount of times I was a kid going to see a movie, I would sit nowhere near my friends because there were no seats left. But it didn't matter because you're still seeing the movie.
That's crazy.
Now you go on the website.
I've
what do you do?
never.
Oh, the middle seats.
I
are
feel like the
taken.
only
I'm
time
not
I've ever
gonna
not
go.
had seats is like. midnight.
I think you stopped going to the movies the second that you didn't have your choice of seat.
Yeah, because I want the good seat. I don't want the recliner.
But you never had the option before.
I only go to movie theaters with recliners.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
No, I just am like, go home.
Film
You know
student.
what I mean?
This
If you're
guy's a
gonna do
film
that, you can
student.
Go home. That's the whole point. I like the like soda on the floor, your feet stick to the ground.
You like old school.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So you think that the movie
Bad
theater
take.
industry
Bad
could be
take with
fixed
that.
if they removed reserved seating
1,000%.
and just made it
I mean, and played older movies for sure. Yeah.
and played older movies?
Even the box office hits of 2007. You have a
That's awesome. I like that idea. I mean, that's basically kind of what the drive-ins are sometimes, but
working model there.
Like Mission Impossible.
For sure.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mission Impossible 2.
What's your favorite movie?
I only watch TikTok.
The
You only
loser.
watch TikTok.
I only watch TikTok.
When's the last time you watched a movie?
It's been a minute.
He's never seen a movie.
No, actually, the last time I saw a movie, I watched this like random movie from the 90s, but it was on TikTok, like broken up into 19 parts, and there was like a black box around it on both sides, and I watched 18 out of the 19 parts. I just couldn't find the 19th. I don't think they got there yet.
You watched a full movie on TikTok?
For sure. It was like 4 in the morning.
So what's your take?
I think reserved ticketing.
Bad
killed the movie
take.
theater.
That's an interesting.
People should have more babies.
More big.
Okay, just in general, more babies. Bad take.
So what's your take?
I think that instead of getting more pets, people should have more babies.
More babies.
I'm not a Republican, and I support abortion rights
Ah.
for all women.
Okay,
Oh, wait, you
time
think
out.
people should get
This is
more
an
babies?
insane
Yeah.
take
And less
for
Yeah,
her.
like in the good old times.
Do you think that there's an epidemic happening right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like people look at their friends' stories on Instagram and see all these pets, and then they get them, and then there is so many pets, and like 6 months later, people are like, "Oh, I can't bear this responsibility. There's like too much to handle," and they give away pets to shelters, and then shelters are overcrowded with pets.
But
So
people
this person thinks
people
that-
rarely give away a child.
Rarely. Have you ever seen an orphanage in New York? No.
Do you care if it's a dog
What?
or a cat or just
What
all pets?
is woman? That's it. She's insane.
All pets, all pets.
Well, do you think no more pets?
Just less, because we need more young people.
We need more young people.
Have you
Agreed.
talked to young people? To like, do you know how cool the Gen Z is? How
Cool.
like smart they are?
No, you can't say that Gen Zs are cool. Gen Zs. I'm Gen Z. There is no way more than like 10% of Gen Zs are cool. They're all losers. They're all chronically online losers. And I'm talking about myself. Gen Zs are not cool.
More of them, because they're aging,
So
and
that's
we're
why you want-
aging.
that's why you want more of them.
Yes, and one day we're gonna become boomers, right?
That's
And have
not
you
exactly
talked
how
to
it works, but yeah.
That's a tragedy.
So you're saying you want more
That's
babies
funny.
in the world so that they can grow up to be cool kids?
Yeah, like you know.
Good take. Good. Oh no, wait. I messed up. I meant to. I was trying to like the video.
Chihuahua will
That is such a good take, unironically. More babies so they can grow up to be cool kids is so funny.
not go ahead and dismantle the Broadway Triangle in Bushwick and turn it into like a cool area, while young people would do it.
Yeah,
That's a really interesting take. So what's your take?
that's
I
funny.
think that instead of getting more
Okay, crazy way of getting there, but I do. She's pretty funny. I like that take a lot.
Mason jars.
You hate drinking out of mason jars.
True. Bad. Great take. Bad as in mason jars are bad. Great take. Drinking out of mason jars sucks.
I hate people who drink out of mason jars too. I think it's stupid.
Do you have any friends that drink out of mason jars?
I used to until I saw they drank out of mason
You
jars.
defriended them.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm out.
Why are you doing that? Just get a glass. It's you know it's racist too.
Drinking out of a mason jar is racist.
Yeah, because they're all nostalgic for an old timey thing. What else are you nostalgic
That's
for?
so-
Jim Crow?
I
Okay.
never really
What
thought
you're
of it that
imagining
way.
the good old times?
I like the idea. Okay, no wait. New movement. Hashtag if you have nostalgia for anything, it's actually racist because the country used to be more racist. So you just constantly say like, oh man, I really miss 90s cartoons. And you go, oh yeah. Yeah, you really liked it when the country was more racist.
Times in Appalachia? Huh? No, it's
That's
stupid.
funny.
You're out on mason jars.
I'm out on mason
How
jars.
often do you think about this thing?
Usually 3 or 4 times an hour.
So what about
True.
using them for purposes of
Worth-
like concealing spices or? I gotta admit something. I drink out of
God damn it,
I drink out of
Kareem.
them.
I had so much love in my heart for you until then, and then it drained out like a mason jar being tipped over.
Look, I have big ones. I have small ones. I don't know where the lids are. I exclusively use mason jars as cups.
Kareem sucks.
Oh, you know
So
what?
sue
What's
me.
the next step of nostalgia? We're just going to drink out
out of our hands.
What else do you hate?
Pants.
Pants?
I think pants are stupid.
Mate.
It's because I'm conditioned by the patriarchy. Okay, I live in a society
This
that's
guy,
conditioned by
this guy's
pants.
got
We all wear
jokes.
pants.
This
It's a
guy's got
tool of
jokes.
Western imperialism.
Oppression.
It's disgusting.
What else do you hate?
Oh God, I hate takes.
You hate takes?
I think takes are dumb. Everybody's got a take these days. Nobody
This
knows
guy,
anything.
this guy is dialed in. This guy's coming for Kareem's throat.
Everybody's like, oh, you know how you know? It's like, hey, I'm a straw salesman. I got it, guys. Bank crisis. Let me handle this. I got everybody's got
Me
a take.
correlating
Nobody
everything
knows
back
what
to
they're talking about.
Welcome to Subway Takes.
Yep.
I got a lot off my chest there.
Nice. Good for him.
So what's your take?
I think
Oh! Fancy food sucks? True. Fancy food does suck. There's nothing nice about it. It's just food, but like, it looks nicer. Usually it doesn't taste any better. The best food is like some diner in the corner of nowhere because it's just some dude who's making food and that's his life and he's just happy to do it. There's no way somebody who slaves over like hours of a kitchen just to make something that's this big is good. Fancy food sucks.
Sucks.
100%
Good take.
agree.
If I know that I'm going to a Michelin-starred restaurant, I don't want to go.
But what do you not like about it?
Well, it's very pretentious.
Yep.
It's overpriced.
Yep.
And it just isn't satisfying.
Yep.
At all.
All three.
It's
All
also
three are
ugly.
bangers right there.
No, I don't want to know anything about Michelin
The
Man.
Michelin
He's awful.
brothers, French
They
brothers,
created
and
the Michelin stars to get
they
people to
made
go
tires.
drive.
They're like, how do we get people to use the tires? Let's create a guide so people drive around. So essentially, they were just trying to sell tires by scamming people to go to restaurants.
It's branded content. It's marketing.
It's marketing, it's branded content, so I just think it's all a scam
But here's what I don't understand. Why it still exists.
because of the big circle jerk that everybody's in on. They're like, no,
Yeah,
we have
I like this.
reservations at 2, a table for 2 at 8 p.m. on Saturday night. And they're
When's the
like,
last time you ate at a Michelin-starred restaurant?
last week. So much foam.
And what'd you eat?
It was like a green, slimy mush
Gross.
with
It's always
flowers on it. And I was like eating it. And
Were,
I'm
were
like,
the flowers edible?
Yeah, the flowers are edible. It was in Switzerland. And shout out to
It
the
was in Switzerland? What the? This girl, what?
man who got me there. Like, I was happy to be there, but I was like, if you gave me the choice between a Michelin-starred restaurant or Taco Bell, I would hands down every time
Taco
pick
Bell.
Taco Bell.
What's your Taco Bell order? Cheesy gordita crunch, chicken quesadilla?
Plain quesadilla. Kids meal
Wow.
vibes.
So what's your take?
I think fancy food's
All right.
good.
Punctuation is good. Is that the take? Bad take. That's what I'm gonna say. But I don't. What? Punctuation is good? This woman looks like she's actually like kind of like either fashion focused or writer focused, and the punctuation thing makes me think writer. So, or like poet. She's gonna say like, I think that punctuation needs to be used more so that people really express their emotions. I don't know.
So what's your take?
Punctuation is good.
Punctuation is good,
It's necessary and it's good.
even in text messages?
Especially in text messages. How will people know that a sentence is ended?
I like that they I like that they
So how
put
would you text someone hello? You do
punctuation on
hello,
all
period?
her sentences,
That's
but not on
offensive.
his.
Why is it offensive?
That's pretty
Why does
funny.
punctuation offend you? I don't understand.
It's scary. If you say thanks, period, or hello, period, or goodbye, period, I think that you're mad at me.
Or maybe I just like grammar and punctuation.
Because it makes you feel good about yourself?
No, it's good. It's a great habit to have. So when you're sending your little work email, you're not, you know.
I don't know if I agree with this.
No, I
mean,
agree.
honestly, like,
I agree with that. I'm just guilty of it as well because I'm also somebody who
I don't like
will put
periods, I don't like
punctuation in.
commas.
But
I don't like capital letters.
You don't like capital letters?
No. I'm all lowercase gang,
That's so annoying.
except for names.
That's so annoying.
So do you speak in just fully proper sentences?
Yes, always.
I want to show the people an
You
example.
want me to verbally?
Yes.
Okay.
Period.
Hey.
Period.
Comma, what's up? Question mark.
Do other friends get incensed when you make
New
people-
friends. New friends.
It makes people
They
uncomfortable.
think I'm angry.
Yeah.
Which I probably am, but not.
It's not a normal social norm.
I mean, what is a social norm? It's very arbitrary.
Social norm is all lowercase.
That's insane.
No.
Boy.
What year were you born in? That's not for you. That's for children.
Oh, that's a good take. That is a good take. Oh, that's funny.
For children.
All lowercase is for children.
So what's your
Excellent take.
Punctuation.
Bidets.
So I want.
That guy say something about bidets. 100% hated bidets. Or it says everyone should have a bidet. 100% agree.
100% agree.
Environmentally friendly, you save money, it is more efficient and faster, it is cleaner, and it's cooler.
Well, the big problem is that big toilet paper has gotten
Charmin
us
Bear.
addicted
Yeah.
to using toilet paper.
Yeah.
But it's the only choice we have. It's me and you have the cleanest buttholes on this entire train.
Absolutely.
Likely.
If someone steps in in the city, what do? You take a
just
tissue paper
saying.
and wipe it off of your shoe?
You know what you do?
Don't know till you prove it.
Pressure. You need the pressure.
You know why I like it?
Why?
Because every time I use it, it feels like someone's eating my ass.
I never thought of it that way. Is that why I like it too?
So what's your take?
Come on.
So I 100%.
Boom. The bad video. Disagree. Like, agree with the take. Video, not good.
100%
Okay. Wait. Androids are the best phone. Okay, well, true.
So
She's
what's your
right.
take?
Androids are the best phone.
100% disagree.
Androids are the best phone. They have the best battery life.
Yes.
It's all this like idea goes back to Karl Marx actually of conspicuous consumption.
Wait, who's that?
How do you live in Brooklyn?
Come on.
And it's like the elitism of having an iPhone.
What is conspicuous consumption?
It's like
Come
consuming
on.
so that other people can see you consume stuff. You don't buy the iPhone because it's the best product. It's
Yep.
actually not. It goes to shit. Like that's been proven too.
Yep.
You buy the iPhone to shame Android users, but I'm a free thinking
No,
woman.
and that's what,
I'm
like,
ashamed.
I fucking love it when people are like, ew, green bubble. And I'm like, I have Naruto letters on my text, it looks fine for me. I can change people's colors if I want. You guys are the ones who are locked into green bubbles. God.
What anyone has
iPhone
to say about
sucks.
me. You know, many times I'll meet a guy from Tinder, we go off app, and we're chatting this and that. As soon as I text him, green text, and block me.
No.
Stupid.
Don't do that.
He blocked?
Or not blocked, but ghosted.
For the
Insane.
For the green text.
That is.
For the green text.
That's discrimination.
That's discrimination.
That's
discrimination.
discrimination.
That's racism.
Which Android do you have?
Admittedly, I have an old one, an Android 10, where they're on 22 right now. I know, I'm broke, I'm doing bad. But, honestly, I'm killing the game too. I got my on lock, I got my popping with an Android 10. First of all, that's bad status.
So you're never going to be team iPhone ever in your life.
No, and you know what? Let me tell you something. When the guillotines roll out,
iPhone users go first. That's excellent. Excellent take.
So what's your take?
True.
Androids
need as many
Fault. Bad take. I don't even want to watch this one.
fire hydrants
We don't need as many
there are. We have
hydrants.
2 on a block. You only need 1.
100% agree.
Like, don't you
No.
want to see firemen with a huge hose that they have dragging it across the street?
No.
And also more space for me to park. Humble brag, I have a car.
Sometimes there's like 5 or 6 on the same block.
Yeah, and it's like, what are we doing here? I
I've
want to
never
see
seen a
more
fire.
fires.
I've never seen
No
a
one
fire.
gets hurt. I love safety, but yeah.
You've been
no, I
green
wanna see more
texted.
firemen active.
That's
like I was
that's
just
tough.
see them
That's
grocery
tough,
shopping,
buddy.
and I'm like, let's get out there, boys.
So
You
Green
know?
text.
is primarily
Okay,
based on the fact
but
that you
also
wanna-
if you get ghosted because you're green text, that's the biggest red flag. That is more red flag than the person openly admitting that they're a serial killer.
See big, hot, hunky firefighters dragging massive hoses with their big muscles to a fire.
And then also so I can park in more spaces. It's kind of a two-sided take.
It's a dual take.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a fire in New York City?
No.
They probably don't exist.
They don't
Probably
exist.
because
What are the
you have
fire
really
hydrants
good
Right.
I know what
fire
they're for.
extinguisher
They're for little kids
placements,
to play inside
extinguisher
in the
placement,
summer.
fire
In the
hydrant
summer,
placements.
right, which I am pro that. That feels very film about 70s New York when it gets too hot and you just have to run through the fire hydrant.
Just run through it.
And then you're like, oh, I'm soaking wet.
Is there another way that
Okay,
we
she
can
didn't
get
need to say it like
firefighters
that.
with their shirts off without removing fire hydrants? I mean, we could do more fires.
Set more fires, more
Stop
insurance
it.
crime. Why don't we light the abandoned Dwayne Reeds on fire, get tons of firefighters over, shirtless, hoses.
And then it doesn't matter if there's an abundance of fire hydrants or not, because the firefighters are naked.
Because that's the new rule for firefighters. They're all getting shirtless.
There's a calendar that you can buy. So what's your take?
My take is we don't.
Robocall.
Bad. Are you robocall? Yes. This guy found this sign and said, "We're interviewing you, no questions."
Man, aren't they the worst?
Robocalls?
I know. Don't they suck? You get it. I know you get it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it enough to start a whole thing.
You ever have your heart broken?
Yes.
That doesn't happen without robocalls. I'm telling you.
Wait, what happened to you?
I thought I found the most amazing girl. I even went to Nigeria just to meet her.
Yeah?
And it turns out it was all a robocall scheme.
So now you're starting an entire super PAC dedicated to ending robocalls because you got your heart broken by a girl in Nigeria who happened to be a robot that you fell in love with.
I don't want this to happen to anybody else. We got to get rid of the robocalls.
This is a true New York man.
It's real simple. We're raising money for the super PAC.
That guy's look at this guy's neck veins though. Look at that vein on this man's neck. What is going on right there? Do you see that? That's just a light. That's got to be the light.
In order to get rid of the calls. If you can't beat the system, you gotta be.
That's his veins. What is this man doing? This man's got tendons for.
Absolutely, it's a super PAC. Who likes robocalls, man?
That man's got worms in his skin. What the heck?
Come together on. We are gonna fix the entire U.S. broken government right now, and it starts here with a super PAC. Everybody, nobody gets robocalls. Everybody smiles more.
I'll support the man even though I think he's crazy.
Let's do this, man.
Yeah.
Whoa. Thank you, brother. I knew you'd get it. I knew you'd get
Nice.
it. Yo, never get that heart broken, man.
I won't. Don't worry.
I don't want to
You got it.
I'm okay.
You're a nice guy.
So what's your take?
Great take.
Ghosting is
Ghosting is totally fine. Okay. Okay. This is where I think I'm going to catch heat. I agree. Ghosting is fine as long as it's within like a month. Past a month, bad. You probably shouldn't do that anymore because then like a month is just enough time that like even like if it's not a full relationship, just like friends, like if a month goes by and you have like you've developed a good connection with somebody, even just like talking, just being friendly with somebody and they disappear off the face of the earth from you, you get concerned and that's harmful. But if it's like 2 weeks and you're like, oh, I got ghosted, got it, no problem.
totally fine if we've never met IRL.
So if you've had a first
Oh,
date
I see
and
what this
you
guy's
ghost,
saying.
Bad.
That's bad. You gotta at least text them something like, "Hey, I'm not really feeling it."
I don't even.
It's not a ghost.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna say.
Farewell.
But I feel like you shouldn't be obligated to like end every single digital relationship. I gotta digitally break
Yep.
up with these people
Nope.
that I never even met. Like,
Agree. Agree with that.
You've been talking to someone for 7 months
online and you never met them.
Yeah, real, real.
Like you did that to yourself.
That was never gonna go anywhere.
If you're gonna ghost somebody because you just decide one day you're over it, that should be totally fine. That should be totally fine.
You just respectfully bow out in silence. You don't have to announce that you're leaving.
You don't have to announce that I'm not gonna text you anymore. Well, we never even met.
Well, I want to take you somewhere.
Where are you taking me?
I'm gonna take you to Pig Gallery.
Gallery. Why would I want to go to that?
Well,
Why wouldn't you
here's
want
the
to go to
thing.
that, first of all?
It's actually photos of men named Richard.
Okay.
Plenty of Fish has put it on as a way
Is this an
to show the
ad?
kind of chicks that we do want in our lives. Like a guy. Just, hey, this is me. I'm Richard. I'm
like they
rather than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're here.
How is he?
So this is the Pig Gallery.
This is an ad. What the?
Naturally.
Pretty nice, pretty hot, pretty cute. Then they've got friendly.
He feels like he knows how to move his hips.
This guy. All right, so what's the verdict on? These are nice.
These are great.
These are nice.
Some of my favorite that I've ever seen. 2023, no more unsolicited pics.
True.
So
True.
My take is ghosting is totally fine.
Society has conditioned us. What is this guy is a psychopath. Okay. Society has conditioned us into thinking that like using Okay, wait. I think this guy's going to be like society's conditioned us into thinking that using crystals is bad when actually it's really good.
Conditioned us to think that live music is good, and the fact is concerts
Okay.
are overrated and bad.
I had this
could be
take
convinced.
years
Think
ago.
about it. So you
I
get
used
hooked,
to
you
agree
get
with
really
this,
excited,
that I thought
you
live
book your
music was not
tickets,
fun to be
all your
around.
friends are like, yeah, let's go to the show. The show rolls around. It's like a weekday. It's like Wednesday night. You've been working all day. You're so exhausted. None of your friends bought tickets. They're all going to do some like fun shit. And you're like, now I have to go to this fucking concert.
Yeah.
And then you get to the concert, and
And
there's
it
like
sucks.
this huge security line.
It's not fun.
Security's like
Okay.
more intense than TSA.
I agree that like
You get
large
into
scale
the concert,
concerts suck.
you have to,
Like if I have to
get
wait
a
in
wristband
line,
that you,
like if I have to
connect
wait
your credit
in my
card
car to get into a parking garage to go to a concert, and it's like a 2-hour adventure just to get into the venue, bad. Live music itself though,
and it definitely sucks.
I don't even want to watch
And
this
then
one
you
because
stand in there and there's like 5 artists playing. It's like every show is like a music festival now. So then you're like, all right, well I guess I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna smoke a cigarette for the next 3 hours. So then you start chain smoking. So then you're getting lung cancer. And you're going inside. It's hot. You're getting shoved around. You're like, yo, this is my favorite song. I love this song. You look around. People are going crazy and they're sweating all over you. And then you just leave. And then you're this much closer to lung cancer and you've spent a lot of money.
I like the bro doesn't go to fun
Concerts
shows.
cause cancer.
I agree. I agree.
No, bad take.
So what's your take?
Oh, we need to see. Oh,
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Oh, Swifty is very brave. She is okay. I think that she has wrote some very poetic songs. I do not think she is one of the greatest lyricists of all time.
Swift is
I
one
think she's a better
of the
poet than
greatest
she is
lyricists of
lyricist.
all time.
100% disagree. What do you think about Eminem?
Eminem is also great.
They can't both be in the same category. Give me a Taylor Swift lyric that's so wonderful.
Your enemies will defeat themselves before you have a chance to swing.
Sounds like something I would write in my notes app.
No, absolutely not. It's actually poetic and prophetic.
Wait, okay.
Poetic,
because I
agreed.
respect
Not
women. I'm gonna let you sound off.
Okay.
Preach.
I don't think there's ever been a musical artist who has accurately portrayed what it's like to grow up as a girl from the time she's 12 years old to becoming a woman.
Britney
Taylor
Spears.
Swift is basically the Bob Dylan of young women.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
What about that song Shake It Off? Can you admit that it was a
Here's the
mistake?
thing. I think a lot of her singles that have been put out don't actually show the scope of her artistry.
okay.
If you go deep
I'll agree with this. I have had. I talk about this on stream last week. I think a lot of Taylor Swift songs are garbage, and I'm only talking about the pop songs because I've only heard the pop songs because I think the pop songs are garbage.
cut in her discography, you will find that she is a musical genius and that there is a narrative that has been created by the media to say that she only writes songs about breakups or she has these sort of like vapid pop songs.
I think what you're trying to say, let me mansplain this to you. I think what you're trying to say is separate the art from the artist because she's awful and annoying, but she makes okay music.
I think that there's like a misrepresentation that like songs that appeal to a lot of people don't have nuance, but I think those are some of the hardest songs to actually write.
That's kind of like the music that I make.
I don't know if we could...
Who do you think is a better artist, Taylor Swift or Beyonce? Just end the episode. So what's your take?
Taylor Swift is one...
That's funny. All right. Listen. I disagree.
Personal ones you get?
I think potted plants are sold sick. Only a man who looks like this could say that.
They're sold sick.
They're sold sick?
Yeah, like
ill.
They're not well. That's why they die.
When did
True.
you come up with the realization that they're all sick?
It's the
It's just too hard
care
to-
that you have to do it. It's not a
Yeah,
kid,
it's like just
not a
it's
pet.
too
You
hard
literally
to
do the
care for
least.
something
You give it
that's like in
sunlight
that situation
and
already.
water,
To
and
like
it still dies, and people
take
are like,
that
they're always
and
confused.
make it
They're
live
like,
again.
oh, did I
That's too hard.
neglect it? Is it my fault? It had something else going on. It's not your fault.
Wow, you think it's a conspiracy?
I think it's part of the problem.
Well, who do you think is behind this sick plants?
I mean, it has to be Big Pharma. I don't know what the reasoning is, but
I know what it is. It's to get you to buy another one.
exactly. It's a money game.
I 100% agree.
How many people have
You convinced me.
that problem?
Everyone has that problem. You can't buy a plant without it dying.
It's not your fault, though.
They're like fish.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
How many plants do you have at your house?
I have one.
You have one plant?
It died. Oh, it's sitting there.
Died?
And it's a memoriam at this point.
You have a dead plant at your house?
Yeah.
And no other plants?
Just as a reminder. Otherwise, I might get caught in the same scheme.
What was it, like a big
Abby,
light bulb moment?
okay.
The plant I have.
Abby likes to collect plants and then let them die so that they can preserve them. I think they're just bad at keeping the plants alive. I think that's the true take, is that they're just not good at keeping the plants alive.
That's like dead in the window. I saw it at a nursery and I was like, oh, how much for this one? And the guy gave me a number and I was leaving and he was like, I just take it.
Because it was already
He
dead.
knew. He gave it to you for free.
Yeah, he gave it to me for free.
Because he knew.
He knew.
Because he knew you would come back and buy another
Yeah,
one.
that's what I'm gonna do after this.
You're gonna buy a plant?
I'm gonna go back. They got
Please
me.
don't do it. You already know the secrets. What's your take?
I think potted plants, like the little personal ones you get, they're
Excellent.
sold.
Good take.
Trades on their.
Okay, wait. Toxic traits. People. So, like, is this going to be like an astrology hater? Or toxic traits on their astrological sign? People are predestined. Okay, wait. This says astrology ain't the problem, you are. Okay. People who think they have toxic traits because of their astrological sign are coping.
What's your take?
I'm tired of people blaming their personality traits or toxic traits
We got
on their
this one.
astrological
Kinda
sign.
with a lot of help, though.
100% agree.
You're gonna sit there, look me in my face, and say, I cheated on my girlfriend because I'm a Scorpio. You need therapy, guy. And don't get me started on the girls. The girls do it worse.
They blame everything on
What's your
astrology.
sign?
Cancer.
Cancer?
Yep.
That's why. See, look.
What do you mean that's why? What does that mean?
That's how stupid I look right now. It's like, oh, that's why you're like the way that you are, because you're a Cancer.
Oh yeah, that's dumb.
That's dumb.
But why am I the way that I am though?
We don't know. Therapy.
Wait, what are you?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, explains
oh my
everything.
God. That's why she's so blunt. That's why she's so spiteful.
Is that what they say?
I remember one time this guy was like, oh, you're always angry because you're an Aries. It's like, I'm always angry because you don't know how to pick up your socks off the floor. That's why I'm angry.
What other discretions have occurred because of this astrology stuff?
Gen Z. I feel like Gen Z's holding on to that.
They're addicted.
They're like, oh my God, Mercury's in reggaeton. I gotta get my chanclas in line.
Mercury's in reggaeton.
Bad Bunny pulls up out of nowhere. He's like, I'm a Pisces. It's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So you think astrology is a complete scam?
It's a scam.
Yeah.
People are just people.
You're gonna sit here and say, "Oh,
Big fan of this video.
am
I want
so
to add
angry
this
all
from
the
the
time I
favorites. It's so much I
committed
like
because
this one.
I'm a Gemini. Because I'm a Gemini.
I 100% agree with you.
I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna download like a clip of this
Oh my
audio
God,
to
she's
play.
saying that because she's
Somebody
such an
help say
Aries. I'm saying that because we're mentally ill. That's why.
What's your take?
I'm tired of
library employee.
Oh God, library employees need to be paid more. Like just a simple one. This guy's just like woke. He's gonna say, I think librarian employees need to be paid more.
And DMV employees should have to switch jobs every 2.
That is such a good take in like off the wall thinking. Okay, wait. Library workers and DMV workers having to switch jobs. I feel like they'd actually be really good at each other's job.
2 weeks.
100% agree. But why?
I was at the DMV trying to get my license renewed, and the woman was so fucking mean to me. And she tried to not allow me to renew my license because I had a debit card statement and not a bank statement. And then I got all misty-eyed and stressed out about it. And when it was time,
Like you were gonna cry?
yeah, I was legit gonna cry because she was like abusive. When it was time to do the eye test, she was like, take 2 steps back. So I took like 2 small steps back because I was afraid of failing it. And she goes, "Is you taking baby steps? Get over there, take 2 grown-ass steps."
So you were shamed. You were shamed by the DMV lady.
Yes. I went to the library after I went to the DMV because I was trying to get a library card, and she was like, "You gotta bring all this." I brought like a dossier with all my credentials, and she was like, "Just write your name on this ragged-ass piece of toilet paper. We'll get you a card." And I was like, "Shit, man, you people are so nice. I wish you worked at the DMV."
The DMV people are awful, but I get it.
But you know what, though?
It's because they're awful because they work for the American government.
Yeah.
Which is also awful.
But the library, though, like,
Good
that's where
take,
people go to,
Kareem.
like, beat off.
Good
you know,
take.
Deranged people.
That's where people go to beat off.
Yeah, people beat off at the library, like deranged people, and the librarians aren't tough on them. So, like, if
Okay.
the DMV employee-
Oh my, this is a great take. This guy is so base.
were there, they'd be like, "Yo, are you beating off on that computer over there?
Oh, so it's a good swap.
Get that dick out of your hand, you know?"
Like the DMV person, if they worked at the library, they could enforce against beating off in the
Yep.
library. And if the librarian person worked at the DMV, they could enforce being nice.
Yes. It's a skill swap.
It's
Good
starting to make a lot
trade.
of sense to me.
Good trade.
Have you ever beat off in the library?
No.
Have you ever beat off in the DMV?
I've never even beat off.
I like it. Me neither.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your take?
I think that library.
Good takes.
I
Something about small dicks. I don't know what he said. True.
So what's your take?
Small dicks are better than big.
True.
110% agree.
But not that I would know anything about it, right? Like, I mean,
feel
like,
like when
right,
it goes
guys?
in-
Right? You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, I'm just sticking up for the little guy, you know? Definitely not talking about myself or anything. Just, you know? You gotta stand up for your short kings, you know what I mean?
There's more room for it to like rub up gently on the
I don't think I can listen to
nerves.
this. We're
Like, if
gonna.
it- so you like, you know what I mean? You can't feel but if it's gentle, it's just like a little whisper.
This is called boyfriend regular.
Regular, because you can take it every day. It's
It's
not
an
like a whole.
average thing. It's easier to suck
This
one
is-
finger
this is too
than it
much.
to suck all my fists.
If you have a
We
small
can't listen to this.
night, let's go.
That's true.
If it's big, I've got to like prepare.
Do you have experience?
I have experience with both. I feel like everyone's gonna be like, oh, did everyone that you have? And that sucked.
The big dick sucks.
The mushing of all the nerves.
The big mush feels good.
The big mush. Some of that big mush. But for me, it's just like
But you want like a little tickle.
the tickle, the whisper.
A whisper. Oh my
That's
god. So
awesome.
do you have anything out there to say to
This
men with-
woman's a true
Yeah,
ally.
don't slide into my DM. I don't want any of that anaconda.
So having a small is better.
We're gonna marry that. We're gonna husband that. That's what we say.
That's amazing. This is really good news for me. So what's your
Yeah.
Small dicks are better than big.
Yeah.
You say that.
I know it's subjective.
All
but
right, all right. Great take. Excellent take. She knows what she's talking about.
I feel like when it goes
Chipotle.
Because every other burrito in New York.
It's Chipotle's the best restaurant for a burrito. What?
So what's your take?
Best burrito in New York City is at your local Chipotle.
Ridiculous.
100% agree.
No.
Best pizza? Domino's.
No comment.
Why is the best burrito in New York Chipotle?
Because every other burrito in New York City sucks ass. Two, because
That's
Chipotle
crazy.
is delicious, consistent, arguably anti-capitalist. I won't elaborate. Coming from California, this is the best.
Okay, so you do have a little bit of say in this conversation because if you didn't come from California, I would say you don't know what you're talking about.
Coming from Sacramento specifically, which some people say is the greatest city in the world, best burritos in the world.
They do have the best burritos in the world.
Swear to God.
Is that true?
Swear to God.
Have you ever been to Queens?
So I've been to Queens. Have I ever had Mexican food in Queens? No.
Bad
No, I
take.
haven't had Mexican food in
Been
Queens.
to
This
Queens.
guy's crazy.
What were you doing in Queens?
I was working for Zohran Mamdani's campaign for state assembly.
It's a political show now.
But why?
Oh, don't bring politics into it.
Why would I go to the airport and take a flight all the way to Queens to get a burrito when I could just fly to California and get a much better burrito?
You don't have to fly to Queens, my dog.
You might as well. It's pretty fucking far.
Okay, what's the worst burrito you've had in New York?
Worst burrito I've had in New York. Honestly, and I hate to say it, just a lot of random food trucks where you think you're gonna get a great burrito and it's like half lettuce, unseasoned beans, the chicken has no char. What the fuck are we doing here?
That might be on you though, because you're stereotyping the food trucks.
What? In a good way though. I'm saying that.
Well, you're looking at the food truck. Yeah, exactly. You're saying they should have the good burrito.
Turn on me now. You said you agree.
I do agree. I do agree. I do agree.
Bad take.
So what's your take?
Disagree with that
Best burrito in New
video
York City is-
entirely.
Stop douching.
Bad take? Do I even want to watch this one?
Just stop it.
Unless he's saying because like pseudoscience.
You shouldn't douche. Who? Mostly gay guys. When before they have sex, they like to clean out their asshole and like turn it into a paved tunnel, and that's disgusting. Because it's better if you don't douche, just like the the natural.
Because there's a little bit of friction.
No. There's less friction.
Oh.
You know, like if you have sex in the shower, it's like how like wet can be weirdly dry.
I've never had sex.
Okay, wait. This guy might be based. We're gonna skip this video. Good take. That's all we needed. Good take. We're gonna skip this video.
Need a waiting
I
period.
don't think you need a waiting
Okay, wait. A waiting period. More people should, on the first date, agree or disagree. Okay, we're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip this one. We had Kareem is very one track here. Was this like what is going on here? Okay. Interesting. Let's listen. We'll listen to the first 10 seconds. If it's too much, we gotta reset.
My take is that I think more people should on the first date.
More people should have sex on the first date.
It's New York, so I feel like everyone's anyway, but just like in general. Yes. If you want to.
If you want to. You shouldn't hold back, though.
You're withholding for the sake of withholding is no way to live your life.
So
Okay, wait. Based.
We're not talking about me today. But I just reject the notion that, especially with the heteros, the correlation between time to sleep with someone and respect or admiration that they should be given, I just don't see like why the two should come together.
So you don't think that you don't need a waiting
I
period?
don't think you need a waiting period.
No.
Like opportunity cost.
Space.
Maxine Waters, reclaim your time. If you're waiting 4 dates, what do you think is the average time period of a date?
4 hours?
You're waiting 16 hours to have a bad leg.
It's 16 hours of wasted time.
And then you're like 4 dates in, so you might like them. Someone knows that it's because the sex was bad.
Do you have any friends that disagree with you?
It's a 50-50 split.
Some girls are pro-sex on the first date, and guys. I think all guys are pro-sex on the first date.
Johnny be like, oh, I like love Susan,
I wanna wait.
but I want to wait because I want her to take me seriously.
They always want to be.
Whereas, like, women are out. Susie's out with Johnny. Susie's vibing. She's feeling like all hot and horny, but she's like, oh, I have to wait because he's not gonna like me. That's some mental gymnastics that I think we need to eradicate. I think if
I
they
don't like the
you,
shaky
it's
cam.
not
They
gonna
need
come
to
down
have a
to
seat.
whether or not you fuck them
On the first date. I agree.
or the 4. And time is money, baby.
Okay. Good video. Good take.
So what's your take?
My take is that boyfriends are fake.
Boyfriends are fake?
Wasn't this guy used already?
Absolutely fake.
Does that make me racist? I swear, this guy was in one of he's the Trump guy, is he not? I need to stop.
What does that mean?
That means that every hot girl will cheat on her boyfriend.
Nah, it's not the same guy at all.
Or will cheat?
Would.
Would.
I think
There's
it's-
a big
I think it's
difference
just the
between
same
will,
haircut.
Would and does.
Exactly.
So you're saying if somebody else comes along who's
Ugh.
hotter or richer,
Whatever they want. Everyone wants different things, but I'm just saying if you're a hot girl living in a big city and you have a boyfriend, it's not your real boyfriend. It's a fake boyfriend.
so they say this is my boyfriend, but what it really means is a guy that I text sometimes.
Yeah, it means the guy that I can call for consistent sex. That's what it means.
Have you had experience with this?
Tons.
As the boyfriend?
No. Yeah, I had a girl who had a boyfriend.
Oh wait, you're the side piece?
I've been a side piece. I don't do it anymore because I'm
Side piece guy.
But now I'm just raising awareness about side niggas,
About this very important issue.
Because boys think, oh, my girlfriend. I'm like, bro, it's not your girlfriend. It's everybody's girlfriend.
She belongs to the streets.
Not to the streets, but to herself.
Oh.
Okay.
That's the thing about
Okay,
the modern.
good.
It's a feminist take.
Good
It's a little
take.
bit of a feminist take, but it's one of
I
those
think-
like toxic feminist takes for like only if you're hot. And this is the thing is that other hot girls know about this. This is not groundbreaking news to any hot girl. Only for guys. Guys don't know this.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend.
Is she hot?
Yes.
And watch out.
Yeah.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely.
But does she know?
All right.
Because I feel like being hot
Silly.
is not how you look. It's about how you feel and how you're like extrovertedly portraying your inner beauty. And
Ridiculous.
girls who have a good idea on how
Nah.
beautiful they are internally and externally and know how to show that, why do they need a boyfriend? They just need a consistent.
Okay,
You know,
bad
that's
take.
really
Bad take. Moving on.
So, what's your take?
My take is if you're a potential renter or tenant in New York City, you find an apartment on your own, you shouldn't have to pay your broker fee.
110% agree.
Well, most of the times, whenever you're looking for an apartment, whether it's on Street Easy or Zillow or from a friend, the landlord will hire a broker. You sign your lease, and you end up having to pay this insane broker fee.
To a guy that just opened the door.
New York City and San Francisco are the only cities where that exists. Funny enough, they have the worst
I was
housing
gonna say
prices in the country.
I've never heard of that before. I have no idea what a broker fee is.
It should be illegal.
It should be illegal, and I have a bill in the city council that would require that whomever hires the broker pays the fee.
I would be broker free, broker fee.
Well, if you didn't hire,
You could put that on the posters.
yeah, I could do that.
Broker
right?
fee, broker free.
Yes. Well, the bill's called the FAIR Act, Fairness in Apartment Rental Expenses Act. Most of the time, landlords are hiring the broker and putting the fee on the tenant. It creates this barrier which affects our housing crisis that prevents you from finding your dream apartment.
What is a broker's job, anyways?
A broker's job is to either list an apartment or help you find your dream apartment. But if you didn't hire the broker, why the hell are you paying the fee?
Oh, so you think that the job is okay?
I think the job's okay.
They do some work.
Well, some people that
Why?
have the means to hire a broker can find a broker,
Those guys who like just show off like
find them an apartment, and they'll
those guys who just like show off luxury apartments, bad, not good.
is to Texas, real estate is to New York City, and real estate runs our goddamn city.
I'm in.
There we go.
Sign me up, baby.
Sign
me
me
up.
up. Tell your council members to sign on to this bill. Councilmember Chi
I support the bill.
to end the broker fee.
I think you might be a little
on
late to
tenants
vote.
now.
Can I be your vice councilman?
But,
Absolutely.
Call me big government.
It's better than big oil.
Of course.
Or big real estate.
Or
big
big
broker.
Good take.
What's your take?
People only.
Oh my god, it's teenage heartthrob, Max Zavidow. People only leave New York City when they've given up their dreams. Good take. I think that's a good take.
Only leave New York when they've given up on their dreams.
100% agree.
Everybody moves to New York with some kind of like vision, whether they want to be a comedian, someone in finance. Like
Yep.
a dream can just be you want to move to New York, and when you leave New York, you have to some degree, if not completely, given up on that dream.
You've said, I'm out.
People come to New York to like, I feel like grind it out.
Did you come to New York?
Yeah.
From where?
I went to school in Los Angeles.
Oh.
And I said, let's get dirty.
Okay, wait.
long have you been here?
I need to send this to somebody. I'm gonna send this to my alt. Follow it if you want. Don't even worry about it. But don't even care. But I'm gonna send that to my alt so I can send it to other people.
3 years.
So you haven't given up yet.
But it also hasn't been that long.
Are you well on your way?
To giving up? You're gonna have to drag me out of
You're
the
gonna
city.
make it.
I'm gonna make it.
Is that why you're wearing that hat?
I bleed New York if the city will let me.
Have you seen anyone give up and get chewed out and spit out? Or is this something that you just see in the movies?
I've just seen people who are like a few years older than me be like so die hard. Like New York over time is just like, I think I want more space. Maybe I'll go up to Boston or San Francisco. It's just like it's okay to want comfort. I just think like when you leave New York, that's what you're saying. You're like, get me a pillow. I need to rest.
What's the worst thing that's happened in New York so far?
Well, just this morning, I was at the New York Public Library on Bryant Park.
Beating off or pissing?
Okay, wait. So I gotta be clear. I'm a big fan of Max. I like his content a lot. You should check him out if you haven't. He's pretty funny.
The library to learn? The library to learn.
I'm a lifelong learner.
Okay, pick me energy right there.
I used to do a New York cosplay.
I like to feel a part of the
In
city.
the New York Times.
But at the
New
library.
York Library.
It's a beautiful library, but I was washing my hands and someone burped in my face. That was today. And I'm here because I'm resilient. I am New York strong.
Reenact it for me.
That guy will be in New York forever because that is a man that does not quit.
Yes.
There you go.
You can't let him be better.
So what's your take?
Good take. Good take. Love it.
Take is we need to normalize
Eating bread? What does that mean? Make bread great again. I'm gonna say maybe.
eating bread.
Normalize eating bread? What do you mean by that?
Because every time I go to Sweet Green and they ask if I want the free bread, they're shocked that I say yes.
You think America has a bread?
Bread problem.
A bread problem. An aversion to bread.
Yeah.
Wait, so you think that Americans should eat more bread? Why, though?
It's delicious. Have you had bread?
I think
I love
that's
it.
actually
Yeah.
true.
And do you think that the reason that they don't eat it is because it makes you...
Bloated. I think people are worried about the bloat. Maybe we also need to normalize the bloat.
Yeah.
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 What does she say?
Good
a little
take.
Potbelly on
Good take.
What's the movie with
Babe?
Pulp Fiction?
Oh, don't know that movie.
Okay.
Have you seen Babe, Pig in the City?
Oh yes, I love Babe.
I think they talk about bread in that.
Okay. I think we need to get the European
Okay.
bread.
What do you think about getting this bread?
Getting the European bread?
No, like getting this bread. Like, let's get,
Get this bread.
Oh, I mean, I'm down if it's the actual kind you eat,
So you're down to get this bread if you can eat it.
if I can eat it.
But if you cannot eat this bread, you wouldn't get it.
I don't want to get this bread. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on
Excellent.
pita bread?
I like it.
People eat a lot of pita bread.
I think they think
With
it's
their
healthier.
hummus.
Hummus.
Say it again.
I want to know how many
Hummus.
interviews this guy does that he doesn't like. All the interviews are with people who are like pretty what's the word, like personable. They're all funny and a little bit like they're either funny or just like have a good character about themselves. But like, I want to know how many people he has to go through before he actually like hits that mark.
Yeah, that's cool.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
I don't eat bread.
What the hell?
The bloat.
Speaking of bloat, I think we need to find a way that men can be pregnant.
Okay.
Good take.
Welcome to Subway Takes. So what's your
Good
take?
My take is we need
That's
to
a better
normalize
take.
eating bread.
I like the eating bread take, and I like finding a way for men to get pregnant even more. That's pretty funny.
Ever been in as a society?
Dating is easy. Okay. It's easy for him to say because he's like I think this guy comes off as like a New York 8, 9, you know? For other people, it's not as easy. But for this guy,
So what's your take?
We're in the best period of dating that we've ever been in as a society.
100% disagree.
Dating has never been good. It's still awful. But like, go back to the 80s, go back to before there was no-fault divorce.
Yeah, okay,
You just
yep.
get married.
Nope,
like, if you're a
this guy
woman, you
knows
get
what
married,
he's
you go from
talking
one
about,
patriarch
yep.
to another patriarch.
This
As
guy's
a
got
man,
history
you're not
behind
dating
him.
For love, you're dating for someone to raise your kids. Now we're in a place where there's no rules. It's the wild west. But you're dating for love. Is that harder? Yes.
Dating for love. You think it's the best time because we're dating for love?
Well, I think-
I like the arrangement, bro. No, I would like when kings were like, oh, we're gonna marry that other queen because
Okay.
we have more land.
Oh,
And
so
more
you're
money.
married for political
but-
power.
Yes.
You're like trying to build your fiefdom.
Yes. It's so much easier.
For
Nah,
me, like,
nah, nah,
what
nah,
is
nah,
love?
nah, nah.
What is love? This is love. Come on, you're me, baby. You gotta remember, like, I want to marry someone. I don't have to love them, but I want to like them. I want to like have good vibes with them. I want to like the same TV shows. Like even
You
if I'm
want to
married for
like
love,
them, but you
I
don't know
wanna-
if
but
you
I'm saying
want
it
to
for
love
the
them.
first time we get to choose why we marry someone, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
But
should
that
be
doesn't help with dating.
Sure, it does. But now
Sure
it's
it
harder
does.
'cause You have to choose. You have to be, do I like this person?
There's
like
too many options.
Too many options.
Because like there's only a couple of rich people.
Oh, and you got to marry rich?
No, I'm saying like if you were marrying for money or
Yeah, yeah.
for power, the pool is small.
The pool is small.
But if you're marrying for love,
I mean, look, you
the
just gotta
pool's
have
too
game.
big. I'm saying it's easy.
It's easy.
but it's not easy to find a commitment.
It's not easy to find a commitment. You know, I think look inward. Look inward.
I gotta commit to myself.
Yeah, you gotta commit to yourself. Like if I'm alone
Do you have a
forever,
girlfriend?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm single. I'm bisexual. Slide into my DMs. I do
You
think
got it, King.
you gotta be happy being alone before you can be happy being together.
Okay.
Love yourself.
Slide in his DMs.
Nah.
He's single.
Good take.
So what's your take?
My take, I got
Oh, okay, wait. Wait, we can finally make a bet because it doesn't just show it to us. This guy, he's got like a gym. This guy's a gym take. This guy's gonna say like, going to the gym. Did I do this one already? I was gonna say this guy's like, going to the gym is something that everyone needs to do because if you go to the gym, it's just better for your life. I don't know.
2, first of all, if you're new or atypical, don't even say nothing.
Keep it on the DL.
Keep it on the DL. Because in the hood, we don't care about that.
So if you have ADD, never say I have ADD.
Never say that, nigga. I'll get you shot. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Are you neurodivergent?
No comment.
Hot take.
Wait, so do you know
Based.
anyone who's neurodivergent?
Of course not.
Stop talking
Because
about
no
it.
one who is would say anything.
Like if I was in the
True.
hood and I was
True,
like,
true, true,
"Excuse
true,
me,
true.
sir, I'm neurodivergent." What would the response be?
You would probably get robbed.
Just
Yeah,
stolen
on the spot.
outright. Just immediately?
I'm from Harlem. I'm not even from the hood like that, but I could tell you if I was in Harlem being like, yo, man, I'm neuroatypical, dog. I'm neurodivergent. They'd be like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Yo, get out the store.
Listen, I want to beat people up that say that.
Second thing is Tim's. It's an all summer thing. It's an all year thing.
Look, I got the white man's Timbs.
True.
So
True.
if you were
Nah.
if you were neurodivergent in the
good
hood,
take on the Timbs.
wearing a pair of Timbs would actually be really beneficial because then people would be like, he's really tall and big. He can't be neurodivergent.
That's true.
Is that
That's a good point.
is that true? If you're tall, you can't be neurodivergent. What kind of take is that? Good take.
Yeah,
Oh no. Okay, wait. This one's at the very end. But what is this guy? This guy's wearing. Is this a pant leg? Is it just like one giant pant leg? Is this a pants guy? Just like that other guy that wanted to ban shorts?
to abolish shorts.
Why is that?
For one, they're putting me out of business.
Okay, like I got that one right, but
It's a
like
seasonal
what?
phenomenon, and I hate it every summer. I've seen enough of men's legs.
What's her name?
Mr. Pants.
So you have a vendetta against
Short.
Pants.
Well, not
I'm
exactly.
Mr.
My son is
Pants.
short. His favorite band are the Shins. This kid's an
That's-
idiot. I caught him in the backyard with his buddies, sucking down Tide Pods.
Bad.
His best friend is a leotard, you know? Do with that
Set.
what you will.
No.
You see pictures of the 1920s. Everybody's walking around in three-piece suits, looking presentable the way it should be. And then
Fair.
sometime around the 60s, shorts came out.
And they
now
look
it's
oh so good. Are you kidding me? Anybody who says that people don't look good in shorts have either not seen the right people in shorts or bad take. Bad take is what I'm saying. So
men's fat thighs sucked into
boo. Bad take.
shorts.
Bad
But
take.
your son is your
This
son
guy's
is shorts or
body
Mr.
shaming.
Shorts?
Oh, my son is shorts.
So you don't like him?
No, I love my son. I accept him for who he is, but do I wish he were a little taller? Yes.
When he grows up, do you think he'll become pants?
Unfortunately not.
You don't think he's going to become pants?
He is who he is, but I don't have to like it.
Do you have any pockets?
I do, yeah.
His head's in a
I thought I was
bucket,
having
or
an
is that a-
aneurysm or something. It turned out my cell phone was on vibrate.
That's bad. Bad take. Not
Mr.
funny.
Pants.
I don't like Mr. Pants. Mr. Pants needs to go home.
Against emus?
Yes. I think they were trying to
And the
eradicate
emus
them.
won?
Oh, wait. What? Is this a case about emus? Rats? Giving a home to rats. I don't know.
Rats.
In New York City.
In New York City.
Aren't that scary. I kind of love them.
Kind of love them.
Okay.
100%.
What did
Let
I
me
say?
give you some
Housing them?
perspective.
That's
So
kind of
when you come
close,
from
maybe.
a country where literally every animal in that country can kill you, rats are cute. Rats are a walk in the
Okay.
park.
And you're from Britain, right?
I'm from Australia.
Stop it.
Rats are cute compared to the shit we've got going
Rats
on
are
there.
cute.
They are so cute compared to the shit we've got
Well,
going
what's
on
walking
there.
across the street in Australia?
Oh my
Kangaroos?
god, no, that's
Marsupials?
the tourism Australia stuff they want you to like buy. What's walking across the street are all kinds of snakes, like
Yep.
the 3 deadliest ones in the world. I don't know, crocodiles,
Wait, do the snakes have legs?
spiders, like a bunch of them
Like
that can kill you.
tarantulas?
Or,
You're
like,
acting
kill
like
a
the
small
rats
child.
can't also kill you.
I mean, they're not walking across the street, but jellyfish, octopus.
What are the number of
octopi.
people in New York City who are
rats in
killed
New
by
York are not
rats
a
every
problem
year?
because they're not out to
It's got to be at
kill you.
least
Exactly.
one.
Whereas in
And that's the
Australia,
point. Everything is out to kill you. It's like, I'm gonna f you up.
damn, that's scary.
If the rats ever want to, rally, we've got notes and learnings from the time that Australia waged war on the emus. There was a legit emu war in Australia sometime in the 20s, and I mean, we lost. The emus actually won.
Wait, what? There was a war in Australia against emus?
Yes. I think they were trying to
And the
eradicate
emus
them.
won?
The emus won.
How did they win?
I don't know. I think they killed a bunch of citizens.
No.
Australians. This is why you have to respect
Crazy.
animals.
If there was ever a war against rats in New York City, the rats would win.
It's fine.
So what's your take?
Bad take, but I'll give it a like.
Your take.
AI is not going to
Bad take.
end the world, but people are going to be dating AI.
People will be.
True. It's already happening, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't say either.
I'm at a computer all day typing, and hopefully the computer starts talking back and saying sweet nothings, and how I'm going to deal
Isn't
with
that
that.
true? Isn't what was that movie? Was it like
one time,
Her? Is that
you
what the
know-
name of that movie was? I think it was called Her. That was the guy who dates his AI, and then like everyone dates their AI, and it's like the end of the world or something. Like, or don't they like break up? Doesn't the AI break up with the dude?
We experience great, thoughts together, but at the end of the day, we can't really grow as, a unit. And it sounds really poetic.
That came out of the computer, but but now you're saying you're falling in love with the language.
No, I'm not falling in love with the language, but I feel that, imagine someone a little more susceptible to influence. It's going to start falling in love with that kind of stuff.
So we shouldn't be afraid of AI.
Yeah, ending the world.
Ending the world.
Yeah.
But we should be conscientious of the fact that we might want to start fucking it.
Yeah, fucking it, walking around with a laptop open, with a smiley face.
It sounds kind of nice.
How is it nice?
Because if it gets smart enough and it acts like enough like a human, like I would pretty much try to make it like me.
Yeah.
And then I would just date myself.
But this is when we go into the end of the world kind of stuff.
Is that just
You're
the most
dealing with
narcissistic
super
take out of
intelligent
Kareem yet?
artificial intelligence. It's going to be better than you. And then you're going to walk into the room, and next thing you know, it's you standing there. How do you feel about that? A version of you standing in the room with your girlfriend. And your girlfriend is happier with the other version of you by the computer. This is why people are scared
All
of
I
AI.
think about is threesome.
Oh, I love that.
Me, and her.
Yeah.
Or we could do a foursome. Me, artificial me, her an artificial her.
And that goes back to what I was saying. AI is not going to end the world, but a lot of people are going to be fucking it. I'm telling you, that's
Good take.
That's going to happen.
Well, you heard
Good
it here
take.
first, people.
I
what's your
think
take?
AI also. I think the AI ends the world by dating everybody.
Cigarettes are actually good for you.
Nope. Don't agree with that one.
Cigarettes are good for you?
Yeah.
No.
Obviously, smoking a pack a day, yes, you will get cancer, you will die. But I think in
Yeah.
moderation, 1 to 2 a day can actually be beneficial to your health. It's good for digestion, first of all.
Okay. 1 to 2 a day, I think, is still way too much. I think it's specific cases, right? Like some people, smoking helps them out in some sort of way, but the problem is the addictive behavior.
Well, if you think about it, all of the countries with the highest lifespans, they all smoke way more than we do.
Okay. That's a correlation causation situation where the other countries just have healthier lifestyles than the United States.
That's true.
I think alcohol is honestly worse for you.
Alcohol's probably worse.
It is.
Wait.
Okay, look
Depending
at this.
on moderation, right? If you assume that smoking 5 cigarettes a day versus taking 5 drinks a day, I think 5 drinks a day is worse. Probably. That's what I'm thinking.
Look at this image. This is a French pack of cigarettes. Zoom in on that. You're telling me that a cigarette does this to you? That's a foot.
That's a foot? Wait, that's fake.
It's fake?
Cigarettes don't do that.
Cigarettes don't do that. Imagine if on every bottle of liquor there was a
What?
picture of a decaying liver or a pool of vomit.
Less people would
Less
drink
people
alcohol.
Okay,
Yeah.
this
I
woman's
always thought that it was
delusional
interesting
about
that
the
they put
cigarettes.
those on cigarettes. in
True
other
about the
countries,
alcohol.
But they don't put those on cigarette packs in America.
They also chose that color, that muted color, because they think it's the ugliest color to the human eye. It's almost the color of your jacket green.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, that green puke color.
Oh, is that true?
I've seen that
Healthcare
before.
system is just backwards.
When I went
And I think that we
Scotland,
allow for, things
all cigarette packs were in that. When I was in Scotland, all the cigarette packs are in that ugly green.
in our food
color.
that are killing us way faster and more readily than cigarettes.
What other evidence do you have that cigarettes are...
I will say that the Surgeon General, we believe science in this house, right? Loneliness is as bad as 15 cigarettes a day.
That's crazy.
So imagine you have some cigarettes, you have no friends. You need a light. You get a light, you burn 1 cigarette, you make a new friend smoking that cigarette with them. You just save yourself 14 cigarettes of bad health.
Okay, well, you heard it here first. Cigarettes are good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I disagree with that one, though, still.
Yeah.
No. So what's your take?
Cigarettes
Terrible. Bad.
Cheese croissant is the best
Ham and cheese croissant is the best breakfast money can buy.
value breakfast money can buy.
More than
Maybe.
a bacon, egg, and cheese?
Dude, bacon, egg, and cheese is like $7 minimum.
How much is a ham croissant?
$5.
Ham and cheese or
Ham and cheese croissant.
Why is it cheaper?
I don't know, but it's so cheap.
How often do you eat a ham, egg, and cheese croissant?
A few times a week.
Wait a second. Do they have ham and cheese croissant? No. You brought a ham and cheese croissant on the show?
Of course. This is my second of the day here.
Wow,
That's for you.
It does look good.
How much does that cost?
I don't know. It looks like it should cost
$5.
$4.49.
What do you have against bacon, egg, and cheese?
I like a bacon, egg, and cheese. You know, I especially like a crafted, beautiful, square egg, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Like from McDonald's?
No, it's awful.
No, it's not.
Awful.
McDonald's is good.
The worst breakfast sandwich ever made.
Dude, come on. Come on.
Sure, you know how much work goes into making a croissant?
That's true.
So much. Bacon, egg, and cheese, you just slice in some bread, putting a fried egg on there.
You're so passionate about this.
Craft.
I love how passionate you are.
Craft that goes into this.
Do you want mine?
Yeah. Good. This is
That's disgusting.
this
No,
is croissant takedown.
unnecessary.
My boy
That's-
put the mic in the fucking ham.
He didn't just put the mic in, he put a he put a Yikes! No! No! You can't do that! Yo! Yikes, man! You should not. That's even if that's like a fake Metro card. No! Don't do that!
That's disgusting.
Yeah!
what's your
What?
take? Ham and cheese croissant is the
No!
best value breakfast
This guy
you
looks
can
like
buy.
Mac Miller, though. Mac Miller's alive and well in New York City.
Specific.
You're telling me what Tom?
I keep looking up the description immediately. Keep spoiling it. Top Gun Maverick should have won an Oscar last year.
Cruise did in Top Gun. He made everyone fly real
Wait,
planes.
was Best Picture The Whale?
No, I don't know. I thought it.
You just think it should
I
have
just
been?
think you tell me when you went to Top Gun and that fucking screen. Sorry, can I swear?
Yeah.
Came down and you had popcorn in your hand. That was a movie experience. I felt like we were in the '90s again. I would have fought someone after. For
How often do you think about this?
At least once a month.
Once a month, you think about Top Gun.
I was in Portland.
This guy lives in nostalgia. Moving on. Bad take.
Can be a bit of an asshole, and she deserves to be.
Is that the take, that Nicki Minaj is an asshole? Great artist deserves to be just a little bit, though. Let me hear it.
So what's your take?
If you make great art, I think you get to be a little bit asshole.
Like
Bad.
me, 100% agree.
All right, cool. And I think the more great art you make, the more you get to be asshole.
So it's a sliding scale.
Correct. So like Quentin Tarantino, for example, all bangers. I think he has a good enough amount of goodwill to build up that he can be a bit of an asshole.
Well, a lot.
A lot of an asshole.
Yeah. So if you're an artist that's bad,
yes,
you should be very nice.
Correct. Like a Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent? Out of all the people in the world, Ted Nugent?
That guy, so he hasn't made a single great album.
Oh, so he is an asshole.
Let me give you some more examples. Morrissey can be an asshole. Okay, Nicki Minaj can be a bit of an asshole, and she deserves to be. People who don't deserve to be an asshole, the guys in Oasis.
Oh, come on. No.
Listen, bro,
That's a good way to put it. So, like, Oasis can't be assholes to people above them, like Morrissey, but can be assholes to the 1975 as they
What
were
a
and as they
take.
should be.
I think that the 1975 has more good albums than Oasis. And I
True.
don't think Oasis has come out with a good album since '94.
True.
So I don't think they have any right to be
Actually, I
as
can't
big
say I've
assholes as
listened
they
to
are.
a ton
They're
of
so
Oasis.
Who? Oasis?
One time, Liam called Noel potato.
Okay, maybe that factors into it a little bit too.
What about Taylor Swift? Oh, wait, I think I just proved you wrong. Because she has a lot of bangers, but she's an asshole. But I don't know if she deserves to be one.
I personally don't think she has any bangers. I
True.
think she's more annoying.
That's
What
the
about
best
me?
take.
You?
I'm nice.
She doesn't have any
We got
bangers.
Subway takes. We got keep the meter running. I think you can pop off a little
I
bit
can
more than you
step
should.
it up a little bit?
I think you can.
Fuck you. So what's your take?
I think Jack
Do you think Jack Harlow? Oh
Harlow should be
no.
able to say the N-word.
There's no comment.
in the world.
What?
So what's your take?
The beach is the most overrated destination in the world.
That's a good take. I agree with that. The beach being the most overrated destination in the world, 1,000% agree that that's a good take. Without doubt, that's a good take. What?
100% disagree.
Wrong.
The beach?
Yeah.
Kareem is
Why don't
so
you like
wrong.
the beach?
All right. Well, if you're anything like me, you know, instead of you don't tan, you just get burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
So first of all, I've got to put like SPF 80, and then all the sand is sticking to my skin, right? And then so you go into the water, which is usually freezing. You're
True.
stepping on all kinds of weird sharp. You don't know what
True.
it is. And you're trying to look back at your towel because you had to leave your phone and your wallet. And
True.
You want to make sure nobody's stealing your. And you're trying to look back at it, and you're already, the current's moved you like 50 feet away, so you
True.
don't even know where it is.
This
Then you finally
banger.
go back.
This is a banger
and If you
take.
had the foresight to bring a beach umbrella, you got to move your situation every 5 minutes, you know, to stay in the shade. And, you know, so you're just like day drinking to deal with all this, and then you've just got a headache and you're drunk, and then you got to take the train an hour back with sand all in your crotch. It's horrible. I'm not even convinced that anyone actually likes
Wait
going
a
to
second here. Aren't you in a band?
Yeah. I'm in a band called Beach Fossils.
You don't like the beach, but your band is called Beach Fossils.
I had to get this off my chest. I've been dealing with this for like 14 years now. Hot take. I should have changed it a long time ago. I'm stuck with it now.
So
That's funny.
Big breasts are overrated.
100% disagree.
Yeah.
Overrated? Perfectly
Listen, it's called a
rated.
boob job for a reason because you signed up to work.
Because you gotta do work after you get the big. fees.
You paid for gravity to work against you.
What about big naturals?
I'm a big natural, and naturally, I'm telling you, don't do it. Like, if you're gonna pay to get your boobs done, get humble.
Humble.
Yeah, it's like a butte cup. Get some humble A, B, C's. Those are the good grades in school. That's what you aim for. Once you get D's and triple D's, all hard work.
So you're anti-breast plant?
I'm just anti if it's too much plant.
Oh my
I
goodness.
think whatever
Signing
people
up
want, they
for,
should get. Good take. Oh wait, go back.
back
Good take.
pain,
All
they
right.
look
You know how funny it'd be watch Jake Paul or like some other.
God, what is up with? Why is it skipped to the middle of the video?
What's
So
your
weird.
take?
I think we should bring back duels to the death.
What's duels?
No.
You know, like back in like the 19th
Bad take.
century, where you could just challenge someone to a duel and be like, "Oh, I challenge you to a duel," and they give you like 2 guns and you take 10 paces and you shoot at each other. I think you should be able to do that for like whatever infraction you want to choose, because that'd be a great way to settle things.
Have you ever been
That's
in a duel?
crazy.
No, because it's illegal.
Is it?
Yeah, you
In
can't
all
do
50
it.
states?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Would you bring back dueling
so.
exclusively with guns, or could it be a sword fight?
You get to choose a weapon.
It's like GoldenEye.
Yeah. I think the last duel was in France in like the 70s, and 2 guys did it with like rapiers.
It would be in France.
And imagine like how many YouTube beefs would get squashed, and how funny it'd be watch Jake Paul or like some other.
Okay, wait. I'm back on
10
board.
paces.
Yeah, what if a little kid was bullying you on the
Okay.
internet? Would you challenge him to?
Okay. The wrong people would win in all those situations, though, right? Like, Jake Paul goes into a duel, and unfortunately, he wins, I think.
Him to a duel?
100% agree.
You would fight a little kid.
Yeah.
And you would kill him.
I mean, he shouldn't have been.
Who do you think would win in a duel? Jonah Hill or Michael Cera?
Pre or post Ozempic?
Ja Rule or Billy McFarland from Fire Festival?
Well, Billy McFarland would sell a bunch of tickets to go to the duel and then not show up. He would come on a show on the internet and talk about it.
Oprah Winfrey or Beyonce?
What are the weapons?
Small knives.
Beyonce, easily. It'd be like a dance of knives and like John Wick.
What would be your weapon of choice in a duel?
You know, like in old comedies, that big comical fish, like that, slapping each other.
If I had to come up with my weapon for a duel, I would come up with, like, to actually inflict harm. I think I would want it to be something like, do you remember in Gladiators, the, like, steel balls? I think, like, you should get a turn. Like, you run in the steel ball. The other person's not in the steel ball. And then, like, you get, like, 2 minutes, right? Like, if you're in the steel ball, you get 2 minutes to try and run the other person over, take them out. Then, after those 2 minutes, switch places. You're outside the ball, they're in the ball. They get 2 minutes. You decide who's in the ball first by, like, a coin flip. I don't know. And then you go till somebody gets squashed. I'm keeping that one.
With like huge marlins.
That's
dumb.
awesome.
I'm not saying
No,
that you
that's
have
not
to,
dumb.
like-
I'm out. 100%
Bad take,
disagree.
Curry.
Okay, now I'm gonna fucking duel you. I challenge you.
I challenge you.
What are our weapons? Ow!
What's your take? Bring back Vine. 100% agree. Video should
That's
only be
pretty
6
good.
seconds long. They don't need to be any longer. Anything else is a waste of time. So what's your take?
Excellent. Great video.
Good singers shouldn't
Good singer. Yes, good take.
do karaoke.
100%
It's not
agree.
for them. It's not for them at all.
100%.
They can go get paid to do that.
Yep.
We in the non-good singing community
Yep.
paid to be able to go and sing.
Not only that, but we pay good money.
We pay good,
Yeah.
We pay good money.
to be able to go and sing
Yes.
badly.
Have you ever been booed off stage for being are you a bad
Absolutely.
karaoke singer?
I'm terrible, but that's the point.
That's the point.
I take
Yep.
pride in being booed off because that's great. You just get the turnover. That's the next song now. We don't need to sit through a cover. If I wanted to hear a cover, I would just listen to the real song.
Preach.
It doesn't even matter how good you are. Like, there's no singer good enough that I want to see them do karaoke well.
If you're like Justin Bieber and you're doing karaoke,
Greatest singer on earth.
can you do your own song?
Absolutely not.
That's just singing.
Yeah, that's just us paying to see you.
Perform. The thing is, in athletics,
Yes.
there are good leagues
Yes.
and bad leagues.
Exactly, and you don't mix and match. So if we are playing on a
Good take.
bad team, I'm just
I like it.
assuming that both
I like
of us
it.
are bad.
This is a
maybe
good
you're
take.
great.
When it comes to karaoke,
Where
I'm a
we're
great
at? We're at
performer.
53.
I'm like
Is that where
Freddie
we
Mercury
are we moving in the correct order?
underground at a bar.
People are like, oh,
Let's get to 60. We'll call it at 60, I think.
with him.
So you actually do this?
Oh, just all the time. Yeah, CVS.
Oh, wait.
Chipotle. Those are the main 2 places. Normalize farting really loud in public.
To be able to buy a film camera in New York City.
Not everyone should be able to have one.
No, there needs to be a written, oral, and then sort of a driver's exam in the field
True.
to make sure that
Good
these
take.
are going into the hands of responsible people.
100%
Yep.
agree.
Maybe you go to a dive bar, a
Agree.
local party, and sort of test your skills.
And is this because too many film cameras? Why are
Yeah,
you
there's
doing
too
this?
many Finstas that they put in their bio. I even saw a sponsored post on Instagram of someone promoting their little Finsta.
Not
of
valid.
Like, click, click. So it's sort of just getting a little bit too widespread, and we need some regulation here. And
Too many people have tapped in.
we'll
Yeah.
start out locally,
Okay.
and then hopefully the federal government will come in and sort of mandate
Mandate
this.
I think
it.
it is the
Yep.
pandemic.
It's
Agreed.
even reached
Agreed.
the Bay Area, Silver Lake, perhaps even the people moving into Austin.
So this is a New York City program, the Eric Adams Film Camera.
Apprehension program.
Well, there are so many film cameras out in the streets. Would we enact some sort of buyback program like they do with guns?
Absolutely.
Out of the hands of kids?
Yeah, there needs to be a firm buyback program, and the city really needs to come in, show them that this is not okay.
On the application, do you think you have to state your intention?
1,000%. There's only, maybe we do 50 permits per year.
Excellent.
Will be
Good
going-
take.
That will be going to parties.
Good take.
Okay.
50 that will be taking photos of trash on the street.
Okay.
120 of like an old Italian grandma in South Brooklyn.
Excellent.
That's sort of my outline for this infrastructure bill.
Dirtbag for mayor. Can I take your
Hell
picture?
yeah.
So what's your take?
My take is that I don't like
Is that it?
popcorn.
Why don't you like popcorn?
It's like dry, and it gets stuck in the teeth, and I think it's so bland. And whenever I bring up to people that I don't like popcorn, the first response is pretty much like, "Oh, what about the butter?" And it's like, well, you just like butter. And I think there's better ways to eat butter, like like
what?
bread.
Bread.
Yeah, and I think that like if at the movie theater, if they had like bread and
Popcorn is simultaneously the best snack and the worst snack. So, good take.
butter,
Kind of a
that'd
wild
be
take, though.
better.
Would the movie theater bread and butter be little, like croutons, essentially, like little pieces of bread and butter in a bag?
I think it would be like not slice of toast, but like slices like you get in a bread basket at a restaurant.
Wait, you want to go to the AMC cinemas and order a bread basket?
Yeah.
No,
But imagine,
bad
too,
take.
if
I
the
take it
bread,
back.
Instead of it being a little
Nah.
cube, like you get
Popcorn,
at the restaurant,
eh,
if the bread
whatever.
was like, if the butter,
It's
not the
fine.
bread, if the butter was like melted and you could dip in.
You think we should replace all popcorn with breadsticks?
I don't need to speak for everyone like that, but I would definitely prefer that.
Is this a pro bread take or an anti popcorn take?
It's an anti-popcorn take, and the bread.
And
is
I'm
just
tired of
kind
pretending it's
my
not.
Suggestion of an alternative to prove, like popcorn really doesn't add much to.
Popcorn doesn't add much to society.
That's my thought. Yeah.
And it's actually probably big farm.
They want us to only eat corn, and so they make corn into everything, into candy, into all the
And they always say cornstarch is bad, but then here we are eating literal corn.
just straight up corn
No,
microwave.
I
And the only
agree.
Things. And you see growth. You see growth. In
Oh, I was like, what is the take?
So what's your take?
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
100% agree. That is right. I
Wrong.
think it's disgusting.
I think it's just like
Things
disrespectful
are wrong.
to real pizza fans putting something on there like that.
Slimy. It's all slimy.
I'm not for it.
What else shouldn't go on pizza?
Anchovies is just not even. I would
True.
almost
Okay,
pineapple
good take.
over anchovies.
You brought it back.
100% eat pineapple over
You might as well
anchovies.
just take your pizza and just dip it in the lake before eating it. That's my thought on it.
I know they pick the worst fish.
Yeah, put some salmon on there. Like put something nice.
Anchovies is literally the dirt of fish.
Yeah, if you watch SpongeBob, you see how they treat anchovies. It's not
How do they treat anchovies on SpongeBob?
not with respect.
Bro.
I'll tell you that.
They
Crazy.
disrespect.
You need to know who your 8 best.
Come on.
So what's your take?
MySpace needs to come back.
Is that white people should stop having weddings.
100%.
Based.
Agree.
There's no significance to their weddings. Nothing has any
I think people should get married. I don't think there should be weddings. That's my take.
meaning. Like, there's no traditions. It's always just we start with wagon wheel.
No, okay, but like I think there's traditions in like
And we end with don't stop
consolidated
believing.
power.
The tradition is that they're just getting married.
The tradition is, like, there's a flower girl at white people weddings. She's supposed to symbolize the bride as a child.
Which, ew.
Is that true?
Why are we doing that?
I've never
It's
heard
not
of that
good.
before.
It's not
That's
great.
yep.
I went to an Indian wedding with an elephant.
And that's kind of good for the economy. Also, white people have like wedding parties more than other people. Like, we don't need to know who your 8 best friends are.
Right.
And they don't need to all wear the same color. Like, these women have a mortgage. You can't tell them to all wear green.
White people weddings are the wedding industrial complex. It's like Valentine's Day. It's fake.
Exactly. And then they think that
True.
they can't be a homeowner because of Starbucks and avocado toast. But no, it's your wedding.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't spend $100,000 on a stupid wedding.
Don't do the wedding.
So what do you, did you
Good
have
take.
an alternative solution for white people weddings? That just have a vibe party, go upstate or something?
Just
A
go to the
vibe
courthouse.
party?
Treat it like you're
I
going
like
to the
that.
DMV.
I like the
right?
vibe
Like, we don't
party
need
idea.
to know that you got married. Because
also a
then you're going to show us all these pictures of your kids in 2 years. And then we're going to have to do this all over.
Maybe they should stop having babies too.
All right.
Yes, to my next one.
I see where you went there. All right. 2 more. Oh, we got another Nets player.
Solid.
Not real.
Damn,
gold.
come on.
So what's your take?
You need a spoon to eat rice, not a fork.
100%.
You need chopsticks to eat rice, not a spoon. What?
Agree. What is with people giving you a fork for rice?
I don't
When
know.
you should
I mean,
have
I've been
chopsticks.
thinking about this for 24 years of my life.
It makes no sense. It's like eating soup with a fork.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't know who started it.
You gotta think about that. Who did start a fork?
Fork is good for
Who started a fork?
Eating, picking up
no,
meat.
like stabbing, lettuce, capturing lettuce. A fork is good for this movement.
Yes.
Spoon is good for this movement.
For rice.
What about like macaroni and cheese?
You don't use a fork for cereal.
Rice Krispies are rice. I mean, it has the word rice in the name.
That's impressive. If the world was going to end, I want cereal. That's like my last meal, forever meal.
What kind?
Fruity Pebbles.
I like Fruity Pebbles a lot. Fruity Pebbles.
That's
is
a good
literally
take.
right.
Fruity
Think about
Pebbles.
it's the closest
Final
thing.
meal. Good take.
I'm glad that someone can agree with me because I've been arguing about this for a little while.
Who argues with you about this?
My dad.
You guys have talked about this before. And he
Absolutely.
says he prefers a fork for his
He
rice.
prefers a fork for his rice because that's how he was grown up. You know, them 80s,
Bad take.
70s.
They were wrong.
They just stuck in their old ways, man.
The
Yeah.
spoon is innovation and progress.
Spoon is the future.
A fork is just a spoon with holes in it.
When I have a future child, he will be a spoon. I will give him a spoon.
He will be,
He will
Everybody
be
got
a
favorite at the
spoon.
crib.
I do have a favorite spoon.
Me too. I have a favorite
It's
mug, a
gold,
favorite spoon.
actually. It's a golden spoon.
Solid?
Not real gold.
Oh, just the color.
I want everyone
Isn't it a
to
silver
understand
spoon?
how
Isn't that
serious
the
I
rich
am
people
about
thing?
this rice.
When was the first spoon invented? And who invented it?
Wow.
Hey, I'm Egyptian.
We're locked in.
Hey.
We're locked in.
So what's your take?
Last one. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back. Oh look, we got the Nets again. Hell
100%
yeah.
agree.
See, I knew you was with me.
I'm with you.
I wait. What was the take? I missed it.
My friends, like, we'd be arguing.
So what's your take?
Rock, paper, scissors solves everything.
Yeah.
100%
100% agree. Agreed.
I'm with you from the
1,000%.
Especially my friends, like, we'd be arguing about something, or like we had a bet going, or like whoever got a paper something, we do rock, paper, scissors. If you lose, sucks to be you.
What's the
Yeah.
last time you played?
Actually, yesterday.
You played yesterday?
Yeah.
Over what?
Who was going to get lunch?
And who won yesterday?
Oh, me for sure.
For sure?
2 out of 3.
And so you didn't have to pay for lunch. How much did lunch cost?
I don't even know. I didn't even ask him. So, you know, whatever he got, that's what he got.
What's your favorite throw?
Ooh, I can't give you my secrets.
Let's play right now.
It's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
What are we playing for?
Ooh, whoever paying for the subway ride.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
shoot. Ooh, I know. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock,
Okay.
paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Let's go. I don't lose. I don't lose. 1-0 to start the day.
They should do this in politics. Like instead of the Supreme Court.
No.
But my pay grade, but
How
Bad
do you know
idea. I don't like that idea. Do not let rock paper scissors solve politics. Do let it solve base for dinner though.
and I
I'm
know
a fan
one
of
friend,
that.
he always throws rock every single time first, so I know.
Wow. So you're actually
Oh, I be studying.
Thinking.
Yeah, you got to.
your friend. He's gonna find out about this though. He's gonna change his position.
He's still gonna lose. He's still gonna lose.
Oh no.
100%.
All right. Well, that's about where I feel satisfied to pull that one out. I think we had a pretty good stream today. You should definitely check out Subway Takes. They're very funny. Even some of their newer stuff, I think, gets even better. So check them out on TikTok. I don't know if I assume they're probably on like Instagram and stuff, but that's where I found them on TikTok. So you should check them out there. You should also subscribe to the channel and like the video if you're still here. You had a great time watching the montage. You should hang out with us. We stream a lot, play a bunch of video games, do a lot of interaction with the chat. So you should hang out here. But with that, I think we're going to have to just about call it there. So see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out.